Yeah,
What any kind of twisted logic?
yeah, that was off the recording. Now everything is on recording, so whoo!
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
everything that happened
Oh, thank
that
God.
we talked about before,
Whew.
it's not
Yeah.
there.
How are we gonna stay legal?
Oh, what do you mean? I mean, I was just talking about animals. Were you implying something else?
Totally, man. I get
Yes,
that.
yes.
Just
I was just saying,
Nudge, nudge,
I like animal companions, but I can't think of a good reason for my character to have one at this point, so it's fine.
You can get a mercury bird.
But it would be a zombie, and I hate zombies, so like,
Oh, that's true.
that's...
cast resurrection on it.
Oh my god.
Live a pain and life with torture and suffering as mercury comes into your body, bird. I love you.
That was one of the schemes that at one point I was talking with other people. It was like, if you cast true resurrection or vampire, what happened? Does vampire quit being vampire? What's his stat? What is he gonna be? What the fuck?
That's pretty clever.
Yeah. And we had
Well,
a
that's
friend who was a lich, and we said that, oh, if you go down in combat, we'll cast true resurrection for you, lich friend. Lich is like, no,
Do vampires? Do vampires not have their soul anymore?
Soul or not, they are undeads, right? And I think soul themselves are undead. So
Well, the resurrection spell requires a willing soul. So one, their soul needs to be gone, and two, the soul needs to choose to come back.
yeah, that was one of the sad parts. Of the scheme.
So according to Buffyverse, vampires don't have their souls anymore, which is what makes them vampires. So then it wouldn't work, you know. Or it would work because you would be making the soul come back, but vampires are unwilling to have their soul come back unless you're angel, so...
Well, it's not about the body, it's about the soul. If the
Yeah,
soul's
yeah,
an
yeah.
asshole, it's like, I don't want to come back, then oh well. But if the
Yeah.
soul does want to come back, it's like, nah, fuck you,
If
vampire.
it's
That's my
Spike,
body.
if it's Spike, then he'd be like, nah, and it wouldn't work.
How about you summon the soul and charm the soul with your charisma 20 bars? And yeah!
Then he's having
Seduce the
sex
soul.
with a soul over in the corner. It's like, that's not how that works.
Charisma 20 bars. But yeah, so Payton don't have video and everyone is set up?
Yeah, I've got the map pulled up. Why are we back in town, though?
Why not?
Probably from the Tuesday group.
Yeah, that's for the Tuesday group.
Nani just
Okay.
as
Yeah,
easily
with the
accomplished the mission.
giant penis tower here.
Some of us like that, alright?
Alright, so I guess we will start up the session right away. So last time in the session, you guys went to the Mercury Town. Woo, you guys remember this? There was a lot of Mercury zombies that were surrounding this metal dome. And once you guys opened the door and went in, you guys went in quickly before the zombies get to it. And you guys still hear like some sort of a dinging on the outside. Although the wall is pretty thick, so it's kind of hard to hear what is going on outside. But you can still see something like tapping onto the door. And as you check out the upstairs, there was a woman. I believe it was human, Jessica. Oh wait, you guys don't know the name. You guys don't know the name. Oh no.
I'm sorry, Noni, I can't unhear it. And there's a
Hello,
giant J on the screen. It's like, oh no.
Oh no. You guys saw the. You guys
I didn't
know
even
what
go upstairs.
unknown
We know
named
everything
woman?
now.
Hey, so the god spoke to me, I guess. I don't know. Whispers in the night. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh my god. Whispers of the old god, yes. But yes, you guys don't know have found this unknown women's body on upstairs that was killed by one of the mosquito-like creature, pretty tiny one, currently lying on the corner of the room. And it was killed probably by the woman, and the woman also was found dead behind the locked door. You guys looted some books about her. She seemed to have been doing some researches about the surrounding area and the some histories going around in this place. And in the meantime, on the bottoms, you guys, a few of you guys were having a heated argument about religious subjects, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, and as a group, you guys decided to head downstairs. As you guys open the trapdoor, and boop. First
Oh
thing
my.
that you see as you're going down the ladder, ladder is not that tall as, and you think that this shelter is probably made for bunnies, not for the humanoid of any kind. It is kind of hard for you guys to walk around. Although, like, it is like 5 feet, so how tall are you guys?
5
I'm-
tree.
I'm 6 foot, I think.
I'm 5'7", but
5'10".
I've always hunched down to like being 5'5", so I'm always hunched over. So.
Okay. So, the ladder is like 7 feet, as like the floor is pretty thick metal, and the ladder extends from there. So, if you guys were to like climb down the ladder, you notice it's not that deep, and your head is like peeking over the first floor, and you can see up there. And yeah, if you kinda squish down and look underneath of what is beneath this floor, you see immediately many of the scattered bunnies that are currently turned into a white skeleton. And who here has dark vision?
Yo.
That's all
Everyone
three
but
of them
me.
except for me.
Okay. So all three of you
Yeah.
sees that, and for you, though, do you have any light source currently at the moment?
I thought when we left off last time, we agreed that I lit a torch before I went downstairs. Like I dropped a torch. Remember?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yes,
dark
yes,
upstairs.
All right, I shall drop a
So
torch.
I would pick that up when I got to the bottom, seeing if it was safe or not.
All right, I'll say you pick up the torch, and you can see the surrounding area.
Oh.
Surrounding is the wall that is a light slightly bigger, and you see the trail of things kind of expanding. And the torchlight extends 40 feet. Am I correct, right?
It's 20 and then 20, like bright light then dim light, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So yeah, 40.
And reveal areas. Oop, that's like 40.
Oh my.
We need 10 more feet. As the light goes on, you see tons more skeletons. They are piled up in each other, and all of them, like some of them you see hugging them, some of them kind of like resting on the ground. And it had been a while since they had probably been dead.
So these guys with dark vision can see 60 feet though, right?
Okay, I'll reveal more.
Thank you.
Alright.
Nope, they better not come back to life, I swear to God.
I'll kill him. It's cool.
But, like, that's gross.
It could be worse.
It could. It could also be better. I mean, like,
So, there's 3 of you guys. Place yourself on the token. Not place yourselves as a token, but yes, place yourself as a token. Yes.
So Zordred, we're missing you. There you go.
There we
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the kid's piano.
Oh, okay.
real
Sure.
life responsibilities.
go.
Dang responsibilities.
What are you, like a loving father? God.
I don't know what that is.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
My daddy loved me with his belt.
Oh my god! Oh, brutal!
This got kinky fast.
I don't know if that's kinky or not, but okay. It sounds horrifying. to me.
She just thinks you. What the fuck?
He didn't say love me with his belt, so oh my.
But yes, the skeletons where it is scattered around is a typical terrain to walk around, as there's the piles of it currently stacked on each other. Other than that, you see the ground below you is a solid metal, and the wall surrounding it is also solid metal. You imagine that as a similar thickness as the other ones that you have seen upstairs.
Okay. Can I use divine sense?
Yep. As you
60.
activate Divine Sense, and what's your range?
60 feet.
Okay. Within your 60 feet, you do not sense any undeads that are nearby. And does it go through lead and such?
Yeah, it's not stopped like detect magic.
Okay. Then
it's everywhere.
upstairs, you sense about 100 of them surrounding
Okay.
the area. Something like somewhere like.
So I
this.
can still feel like the things through the
Yep.
dome.
Yep.
Probably
Okay.
like 5 foot down. So,
Yep. That's within 60
Okay.
feet.
all right. Well, I think the best thing to do would be to explore this area since it extends out, but be quiet.
As you're stepping over the skeleton bodies, you crackle some of the bones, and it's like, and it's easily crumbled as you step on them.
Yeah, they've been here for a while.
Hmm. I just try to like walk around them.
I'm gonna move on.
So is the entire floor dead bodies? I missed that memo.
All that white shit is skeletons of rabbits.
Okay. Cool. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Oh, there looks like some chests.
And above here, what you see is that you see the bits of metals on the ground, and the signs where the very hard metal had been like broken off. And
Oh,
as you walk closer, you see the huge hole that had been blown on to one side of the door. And you see the pile of crates that are currently stacked up. They're kind of like smaller crates compared to you, and yep. So think of it like a shoebox. Bunch of shoeboxes, type of crates, size of crates, currently stacked up on each other.
Could I try to like CSI this thing? Just like inspect the area to see if I can figure out what the hell happened
Can
or
you
what these
describe?
crates are for.
Yep, describe your character doing it, and
Going around the premise looking for like any if there was a blast radius, if there was any pattern to the chaos.
okay, roll investigation.
I almost rolled intimidation. 17.
And that would have been a bad roll.
Yeah. All right, 17. You are looking over these bunnies and how they have died, and you notice that there are some signs of battles on their bodies. You notice that they're like you can see that there's a fractures on their bones that you guys didn't cause. Probably at the end they have been fighting each other to death.
Hmm.
And
Can I ask? Oh, sorry.
that is what you find on few of them, but you see many of the smaller bodies are actually the ones that were on the corner, and they are the ones without like any of the fractures. Although some of them has like fractures on their neck.
I was gonna ask about the hole in the wall.
Mm-hmm. You look over the hole, and the metal parts seems to be ripped apart, and there is an opening, and beyond that you see some sort of how do you say it is a rocks, mainly rocks, and some of the dirts, but mostly rocks that have been like carved up, and you see some sort of opening that have been like carved, and it leads to the very down. Although the angle is pretty steep, so it'll be very difficult to like climb down.
Okay, so this is something that leads further down, not to the outside.
Yes.
Okay, I was worried about that.
Well-
Do you wanna check what's in these crates?
we should see if it's anything of import.
Cool. I'm gonna step back here. You go.
I take my rope of climbing out and I guide it to one of the shoe boxes. And I try to open it up with the rope of climbing.
Can you open stuffs with rope climbing? Can you post?
I mean, I can like guide it to push up against the lid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, screw it. I'll just go over there and open a box.
I'll say that you can make it to you can make it a knot on something. So if you want to like tie the thing with it, probably that's something you can do.
Yeah,
Actually,
Buck
yeah.
is gonna open a box as well.
All right. Yeah, but you need something like Mage Hand probably to open the complicated steps.
Okay. I thought of something clever. I'll make something more clever next time.
It is. It is like yeah. But yes, as
That's
you're
alright.
opening up the crates, the crates are not locked, and it was just lead that was like put on top of it. You notice that it's already like it's not locked or anything, and you can easily open it. And most of you open it is empty. And although there are some scraps like left on the ground, like bottom of the crates, but it's mostly empty.
What do the scraps look like?
As you
Like food
grab
stuff?
it and inspect it, you think that these are how do you say dried something?
So food stuff?
Flesh.
Probably
Ration
yes.
boxes?
You should be able to tell. Yes. Some of these are local plants that have been dried really hard.
Okay.
Roots, like roots and stuff.
So these are
Funny
food
food.
stuff.
It's all been eaten. Then they ran out of food, and then they killed each other.
Or
Can I search through the pile of bones to see if there's anything of interest in them?
Yep. Roll investigation.
Dope. Not so dope.
Yep, you walk through a few of the bones. You thought that like you found something interesting, and you pick it up as a bone. Oh my god, you found bone! But yes, you don't find anything of an interest.
As a paladin, do I know anything religious-wise to be like, maybe lay these spirits to rest or anything like that, as far as like a ritual to keep them dead?
There is
Or
a
whatever.
ritual called ceremony that can actually perform ceremony for burial rites to make sure that they don't come back as undead and such. But it's a spell that you learn.
It's an actual spell I have to learn.
I actually have that spell. I just don't have it prepared.
Oh, okay, damn.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's, what's it called?
Can I just
Ceremony.
Funeral
fake?
rite.
Can I just fake like I'm doing it so like my party members think I'm casting like this ritual?
Yeah, can you describe your character of faking it?
So he's going over bones and stuff, and he's like mumbling to himself and holding out his holy sigil and kind of making gestures, and every now and then touching a skull, and just like, oh, be at peace is kind of the most they hear out of him. As he's just like, oh, be at peace, and he just keeps waving his sigil around and that sort of thing. Oh, and he lights his incense thing, and he's holding it out, waving it around in his other hand.
Okay.
So like his sigil in one hand, the incense thing in the other hand. Then he takes his hand off the sigil, be at peace. Like he does that whole thing.
So yeah, Kate rolled natural 20 insight against you. It's
Damn
up
it!
to you about what he sees or something, but yeah.
Kane knows the spell. She's just looking like, what are you doing? You're not casting any spell.
I think I am.
and the tears fall. They're all real.
Okay,
I am helping. What are you doing?
I can show you how to do the spell later.
We should find out why there are an excess amount of corpses under here.
Yeah,
And
want
I
to go
have
down
a
the hole?
feeling It's down the hole.
Yeah, we should go down the hall.
Okay. Hole is about. This is a very steep cliff. You can imagine it's something like the 70-degree cliff, like this, the steep.
Hold on, I'm not looking.
Well,
Okay.
my shoes let me climb on walls, so I could like scout ahead to see what's down there.
You can actually, yes. Although this is not wall, it is like rocks mixed with like dirts and stuff. And but with your if you have a climbing speed, then you have no problem climbing down.
Yeah, it'd be slippers of spider climbing.
Yep, yep.
And spider climbs.
And we have a rope of climbing too.
That we do.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to go down the hole, that's
And
Yeah.
it's okay. We can take vengeance for these innocents.
oh my god! I noticed that I placed the locations a little bit wrong, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Whatever.
Should
Oh, last
one
minute.
person-
I know how that
Because
feels.
the thing is, this is a map that I made for long ago, and the thing is that map itself disappears. So I'm recreating from my memory.
Oh wow. Oof.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the old map. I tried to find it, and I think I deleted it long ago, thinking that you guys like people won't come here. I don't know why I thought that at that time, but yes.
Wahahaha. We tricked you.
especially
We will
after
come
we
here.
made Hori mention this place specifically.
But yeah, yeah, place yourself as you're going down. This is a very stiff clip.
Alright, I can go down first if you guys want, or we can just all go down together. With
I'll
the rope.
take the rear.
So is this distance supposed to be the vertical length, or is that like how far we actually have to walk horizontally at a 70-degree?
I'll say that it represents.
You understand what I'm saying?
I don't want to do Pythagorean math.
I'm just saying, 50 feet forward at a 70-degree
Yeah.
angle. That's a very long distance.
Wow, what a stealth.
40-degree.
Good shit.
I'll say sure. Yeah. It's supposed to be the separation between two areas. So yeah, I'll say that it is a 70-degree deep, 70 degrees steep, and 50 feet forward. So it will be about 3 to 4 times longer. So it'll be about 150 feet down.
Wow. Jesus.
So we're doing away with the rules that a diagonal doesn't matter anymore.
The diagonal doesn't matter for moving stuff, but
For combos.
We will see when it matters. Yeah.
Okay.
I doubt it matters because zombies. So, but
What do
yes,
you want to make for a check for going down said cliff?
depends on what you do. You should describe how your character is climbing down this thing. But let the K do the stuff first.
Okay.
Oz K, you kite down. You have a double nat 20 crit. So there is that. Give me a second. Let me figure out who that was.
K is actually a god who hides your powers most of the time.
It's like critical. It's like what the fuck.
Outside of combat, critical,
Right?
critical.
Got an insight and then all the stealths, and it's just like, what? What is this?
You
Just
see
didn't-
there
didn't want
are
me to play my character.
there is some sort of a mercury zombies down there that haven't noticed you, and you notice that one zombie in specific is currently punching the shit out of the other zombies. But I need to make sure that it's punching because I'm pretty sure it's punching. But let me double check. There we go. My notes are so bad. I prepared it 2 weeks ago, and yeah, that happened. So, living trial mercenary. Oh my. Miruk. Okay. Miruk is the name. All right. It actually is not punching people, I guess. So I got the wrong thing. Yep. You see that there is a zombie with a great axe who is currently chopping away the other zombies. Let me get the letter.
That's not very nice.
I mean, it could be. For us, anyway. Killing all the other zombies.
They are very close to you.
Oh, wow, they really are.
You
I
are
thought they
a
were way
godlike
down.
thing, and yes, the opening here is about 10 feet by 10 feet at the edge, and you reach the very bottom and see that. And on your right side, left side, you see that there is this thing seems to go down, and it stops on one of the surfaces, and you see these very still mercury surface. There's a mercury.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I'll visualize it for you.
Okay, so there's like a
It's
ledge that
mercury.
goes down, and there's a pool of mercury that collected at the end of
Yes.
the.
And there are these mercury zombies that you see are natives, and there's the one wielding the great axe is not natives. It is actually the race
What would it look like? I
is
don't need the name.
a lizard folk. Like you probably have seen it around. You see what this lizard folk. Although he is completely turned to mercury. With the great sword they're currently chopping away. You see that he has some sort of necklace that haven't melted into the thing. That was a metal, and yeah.
How quickly is he killing them? Because they go down real easy. Are they like putting up a fight?
They do put up the fight, but all it's like one side goes down, you can see the other thing is sort of regenerating.
Okay, so it's an actual fight, not just like them taking a beating or whatever.
If you want to intervene, I will, roll initiative.
I'm going back up there. I'm not just going back on myself.
All right.
I saw some crazy shit.
Oh. Well.
Okay, first of all,
You're
If you
gonna
go
have to
down-
explain crazy.
yeah, I was about to. All right. If you go down the ledge to the right, there's a pool of mercury. That's not the interesting part. To the left, there are 3 mercury zombies, like we've seen outside the Lapidin or whatever, getting their shit stomped by a big lizard mercury zombie with a sword. He's like
Wait,
fighting.
do zombies know how to use swords?
I don't know. I mean, they keep coming back, so the fight just seems to be going on. But like, he's actively fighting them, and they're fighting back. And he has like a necklace which hasn't been melted. Like, I don't know what's going on there, but like, either he's aggressive towards everyone, including the zombies, or maybe just the zombies. Could be an ally.
Maybe. Any friend that's any of my enemies, my friend, right?
That being said, they are like right next to the entrance when you go down. So, like, if we all go down there, they'll probably see us all immediately.
Yeah, that's fine. If they're all zombies, we'll just, scare them away again.
Do we have a way of actually killing them so they don't come back? Just out of curiosity. I don't mind going out there and kicking some ass. I just need to know what
As
our
of
plan
yet,
is.
We haven't found a way to stop them from coming back.
Would our holy water do anything?
I don't know.
Buck,
Maybe.
We haven't tried it yet.
Buck, you're a holy person. Do you
Oh.
think,
I know nothing about being holy.
or maybe I got my names mixed up. Never mind.
I
But
Did you mean
just
Katie?
I'm not distracted.
definitely not fixing a piano. Not being a good dad.
Anyway, yeah, I'm down for going out there.
I agree.
Zordred, are you fixing the piano? Where'd you get that?
Huh?
What are you fiddling with?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not fiddling with anything but this rope of climbing.
All right, it'll be canon. There is a piano right in front of Zordred currently. Zordred.
He pulled it out of the bag of holding and was fiddling with it.
No, it was like hidden beneath one of the smaller crate. You saw like the dead bunny folk that is like kind of like scribbling right in front of it. Yeah, and you saw the father skeleton was like has like repair tools and like he was kind of like lumped over dead. And yes, you have the
There was
broken
one
piano.
hand on it, trying to fix it, even on the last breath.
That's dedication right there.
But yes,
Love it. So how would we get down easier? Is there a spot? You said it's 150-foot slope, basically.
yep, 150 foot, 50 feet forward.
I got 50 foot of rope.
Oh, how long did it take for you to climb up and down?
I mean, I can dash, which would be 60 feet per turn, so I guess about 12 seconds.
You're moving a little more carefully, I'd imagine, stealthing it, but
Okay, 24 seconds.
So about
Good
a
minute,
for us
maybe.
all
Well,
to
we
get
have
down.
my rope of climbing. We can utilize that.
How long is that?
50 feet.
All right. Time my 50
Well,
feet.
technically
Your
60,
50 feet.
but it uses 10 when knotted up. So everyone has handholds.
Okay. Use my 50 feet with your 50 feet. We got another 50 feet somewhere around here.
I'd probably.
Command the rope of climbing to tie to the other rope.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put the rope of climbing on the. Yeah,
On
we'll
the
put it up here, and then I can command it to get untied
Yeah.
and draw it back, so we don't lose any rope at all.
Genius, like it.
That's what this thing's for. As he taps the headband.
all right. So you put the edge of the rope on the top, and you command it to go down. Is that how you do?
We tied his rope climbing to
Yeah.
2 other 50-foot lengths of rope to make 160 feet of length of rope, I guess, with his 60 feet of
It's
rope
100
climbing on one end for the attachment.
So there's 100 feet rope, right?
No,
110 feet,
160.
50.
The 60 feet of rope of climbing goes down to 50 when it's used to
Or okay.
be knotted up
50.
and such.
Yeah, so 100.
Yeah.
So 50 feet.
Also,
the rope of
I have-
climbing
No, 'cause-
from your rope.
I have a bunch of silk rope as well.
Yeah,
I have
'cause-
150 feet of silk rope, and also 3
Oh.
grappling hooks,
Oh,
and also
well,
10 iron spikes.
we have plenty of rope.
All right. So describe your character's do it there.
I take the rope of climbing, tie it to something that looks sturdy at the base. At the top.
Why don't you roll perception check or investigation, however you want.
Okay. Can anyone help me look around?
Sure,
Wait,
let's
do you
look
even
around.
need to tie the rope of climbing to something? Can't you just command it to stay?
You can only command the destination of the end. You cannot like decide where it starts and stays.
Well, I mean, the end is subjective. The end could be at the top. I mean.
The crates are not heavy enough, and skeletons are too brittle. And other surfaces have been like they're not really good for tying. And yeah, you.
I am so unobservant.
You guys don't see much.
I lost
Hey,
a
while looking around, you would think that you can probably tie your knots on some broken edge of the thing, but they're relatively sharp. But it has a chance of damaging the rope, but you should be able to rope it at least.
Wait, Zordred, what was the list of equipment you mentioned again?
I have some iron spikes. I have 150 feet of silk rope. Give me a second. A miner's pick. Warhammer, 3 grappling hooks, block and tackle, crowbar. That's all that I see that I think could be useful in this scenario.
All right. Well, we can tie
I
it
don't have
to
much.
a broken shard of the exploded wall, but that might cut it.
Could we use the hooks? The whatchamacallit? The grappling hooks and grab into the wall. So the metal's on the metal, so that the rope doesn't get cut.
Could try.
Yeah, let's do it. Or we could. Here's a fun idea. Does anyone have like something flat? What we could do is, if we get something flat, we could make just a sled. Then we could just sled down there.
With a rope, you can get back up. With a sled, you can't. I think we should go with the grappling hook idea. The worst thing is I was thinking of that joke too, but it'd be weird for her to say it. It's literally the first thing that came to my mind.
But yeah, do your characters.
I'm gonna look for something flat.
Okay. The surface is flat. The box is flat immediately in your pursuit, in your like vision. There are some rock surfaces that are flat on the sides too. Yeah,
Is there any like furniture or pallets of wood or anything of the sort like that?
As I mentioned, these crates are made out of wood, although they are pretty old. There are some, how do you say, bedroll type of deal that have been like kind of dustified, like on the corner too, like on these areas.
And the crates are the shoebox size things.
Yes,
Bless you.
there are tons of it.
Bless you.
You could make some makeshift shoes out of these.
Bless you again.
That's you.
I'm gonna die.
Keep dabbing, Nomi. No, Nomi. Noni.
No.
If you sneeze 7 times in a row, it's equivalent to a stopping of a heartbeat, where in the medical field they'd pronounce you dead.
Hey, does anybody have a shield?
Yeah, I was given this shield upstairs. So, here.
Who gave you the shield?
Oh,
I
that was
take
my
the
shield.
shield.
I don't really need it anymore.
I take the
But it
shield,
was a
put
good
it on the
shield.
ground, take a running start, and I run
No.
and jump on it and slide down like
Idiot. I was just about to say I want to go down and prepare to attack
Oh my
in case
god.
someone jumps the fuck down.
And I have both weapons out, and I'm just like,
Okay.
So
I'm
he
leaving
is
it down, so I put it
sledding
up-
down on the shield.
Okay, roll acrobatics or athletic of your choice. It will be very high DC. Okay. Let me check. What was the DC for very hard in Dungeon Master's Guide? They had like this definition of it. I can't remember. It was 20 or 25. So that's why.
I'm checking. Very hard is 25. Hard is 20.
Okay, so I thought of very hard. So you managed to get it relatively far. It is a 70-degree far, and
Oh, I thought it was 50.
it's 75 70. You're
I
fixing
thought it was
piano
50
at that
degrees,
time,
70 long.
It's a 70-degree, 150 feet fall, and you start like you put the thing, and it's more down than to the side, sliding. And although you thought like I can manage it, and you woo, and with the shield, start to slide down, and it was going well for first roll 1d4. it was working well for first like 40 feet. But other
not
110 feet, you one of the like spiky part, your shield comes in, it's like boom, and at that moment you notice you done gooped, and the shields are flying into the air, and also and you start free falling, and all this is happening. What are the rest of you doing?
Can I use my reaction to rage?
I can't believe I'm so stupid.
I want to
can
shout.
rage?
Try to talk to the lizard first.
You can rage, but I believe you have a featherbone, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah,
And you don't take quarter damage.
Yeah, you can
I
rage
forgot.
though. But yeah, you start raging in the air. So it's just a hop damage. The resistant don't stack, and fall damage
Yeah.
is just fall damage, not bludgeoning. Or I don't think.
It's
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
I've googled around a lot about it to see if I could find a good article to justify quarter damage, and I can't find it. So
Quarter damage doesn't work.
But yes, all this is happening. You see the Zordred flying off on the air. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, do we have any other rope?
Scaling
I've just got
down.
50 feet.
I left my rope of climbing up there.
Okay.
Well, I just
Yeah,
start tying them together, I guess, you know?
Buck's just gonna scale down as best he can.
Okay. So two of you are like, and start tying the rope, and Buck is like, oh shit, and you're
I'm
kind of
not tying
climbing
the
down.
rope. I can walk that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right.
I'm gonna be shouting after him though. Don't kill the lizard. Talk
yeah.
to him.
Okay, so as you're climbing down the thing, let's see how good Buck do. Roll acrobatics as you're climbing down, or athletic, whichever your choice. I think either way makes sense.
Wow.
Do you want to change to athletics because you misclicked or something?
It'd be worse if I went athletic.
Okay.
I mean, I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing.
I suppose
I'm not
you're
trying
right.
to slide down with the shield here.
That's right. Okay. Still, the 10 is a little bit too low.
I totally understand that. I
you
just
feel
want
like
to make
15?
sure.
Okay. You're like, oh well, shit. That's dangerous, and I gotta be very careful. And you start climbing down, and one step, two step, and you notice the rock that you're climbing. As you put your hands on it, it kind of falls, like to the ground. It's
I
like,
get a Looney Tunes moment of I just pull out a sign that says, "Oh no," and fall.
and you start falling too. This is gonna be pretty stiff fall. So Zordred and Buck, both of you will fall. Zordred will be falling from 150 feet minus 40.
Is there any
115
way
feet.
I can like try to stab the ground? You know, like how they do it in action movies, where like they stab the ground to slow their descent.
I'll say that you can use your reaction, but you're raging as a reaction in my idea.
I would definitely like to.
Yeah, I
try
thought
to
of
save
that
myself.
post after the fact.
I'll say that you can react to one thing. You can try to re-grapple yourself onto the wall if you can't want to, but just do one thing though. Okay, so I'll ask you, Buck, too.
I won't rage. I'll try to stab the ground
Okay,
because I
all
know
this-
that I can take a fall if needed.
All right, as you are bouncing off the thing, you try to stab on the ground. DC will be same, but if you do fail this time, you will have consequences with your weapon. So roll your
Oh, whoa. Okay then.
athletics again.
Okay.
No chance I could like mid-air high five him as he falls, give guidance.
At the moment,
Could I
it
do?
is pretty
Could I, out of curiosity, it would be okay since it's the same. It's the same attack bonus. Could I just attack the ground?
I cast
would be
magic
literally
missile
attacking
into
the ground.
darkness.
If you're literally attacking the ground as you're falling down, yes, but you're trying to like slow yourself down by like plunging in deep and stuff, right?
Isn't that attacking?
Athletic, bro, athletic. Go.
Okay. All right.
You have +9. You're
Yeah, I
fine.
have to get a 16
Cast
or
magic
higher.
missile at the ground to slow your descent.
Which
Woo! Woo! Rolled exactly the same
23
number.
again.
And
Yeah, that's weird.
also you were trying to grab it, use your weapon, or using your great axe, I'd imagine, right?
In my head, I was, yeah. Well, in my head, I was using hand axe,
Okay.
but I can use a battle axe if you want me to.
Because I heard that you had both of your weapons ready, so I thought you missed standard great axe with the
Oh.
great hammer.
Yeah, warhammer and
Yeah, Warhammer.
defender and battle axe.
All right. You use your defender to slow your descent down, and as you step into it, it is quite sudden of pressure. Or it's like going, and as the pressure hits, you would slow down your descent a little bit. However, it kind of bounces up the wall as you're like, and it repels you as you're suddenly striking it. And I'll say that you will take 10 feet less fall damage, and you'll be taking 100 feet fall damage. But as that is happening, Buck, what are you doing?
Definitely trying to grab at the wall, like ninja grab it.
All right, you weren't doing the shield slide down, so at the moment, roll your thing. It should be easy. Yes, you gracefully grab onto the wall. It's like one falls, you just on the ground as you're falling down, and you manage to stop yourself about here. And Zordred, let's see how your shield slide works out. Woo!
It's going great, guys.
It's D6, 1d6 per 10 feet, I believe.
Per 10 feet.
And it's actually like a cakewalk for you. You take 19 points of damage.
Yep.
As you fall down into here. And as you scribe down in here, you notice that underground, there's like a Mercury's a little bit on where they're standing. You notice? As you like kind of like go on the prone on the ground as you fall down. But yes, as with that, roll initiative.
All of us?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to join the combat, but
I'd still like to be able to do
I-
things. It's kind
I
of the
roll
deal.
initiative like I roll intimidation.
Since I said I was going down.
What?
Oh, I forgot to click on my token. Since I said I was going down the slope when he was going down the shield, would I be able to move my full movement, or did he get to the bottom before I could take a
I'll
full
say you
turn?
can take a turn. As they're doing stuff.
Alright, I can dash as an action and bonus action, so I'll be 90 feet down.
However you would like to be, place yourself in.
I don't know how far down 90 feet is.
150
put it here.
feet is the thing. So,
That would
movement
be
is triple.
2/3.
Just
Or-
treat it as triple. So 90 feet would
That'd
be
be
here.
3/5, yeah.
Okay, 30 feet.
One more. You can move one more. Yeah. All right, and the clip kind of starts around here. So just have that in your mind. But yeah. Yeah. So one thing that you notice over here, as you're like walking down, is that you see some like signs where there was a pittance being used, and also surgery. You see some arrows and bolts on the ground. Although how do you say, wood part of the arrow have been melted away, but you see like the tip of the arrows on the ground. They're like kind of covered in mercury, but yes, that's what you see. And
Okay, bunch of arrowheads. Got it.
3 people have rolled their initiative, so Kay roll initiative, and I'll be rolling initiative for these 2 group of zombies.
I did roll
Kay
initiative,
rolled a
I just-
19.
Oh, you didn't click
I
on
forgot
token.
to select my token first.
No problem.
You can click
I'll
your
be
token on
adding-
initiative, then edit the number.
I'll edit, so no worries. It's not a big
Yeah, I
deal.
didn't want to lose the 19.
And let's roll for Mirok.
Yay. So, I assume I've finished constructing my makeshift like ladder or whatever, and I can attach it to the hook thing here. and start my climb, start my descent?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll say that. Okay, where are you putting your ropes on though?
The sharp thing or whatever. Damn it, what's going
Okay,
on here?
you will have a chance to break as you're climbing down, but you should be able to tie it
Can
up.
I secure it with a mining spike or anything to make sure that it's attached to something less sharp? Or
You
something?
can attempt to. Where are you attaching it to?
Just, I mean, it's all metal floor in here, so the only rock or
This is
whatever is
the
right
metal floor,
here.
and this is a rock, but you have seen it falling apart as well.
Yeah.
So if you do spend your time and attach it, actually like do it into the metal for somehow, then it will be very sturdy, right? But if you do it on the rock, it'll be easy for you to pike it in, but it has a chance to break stuff. But I mean, if you do it
So
on
I
rock,
guess-
reasonably you shouldn't.
So I guess take my turn to secure it here to the metal for its secureness or whatever. I don't know.
Are you piking it to the metal or are you piking to the rock?
Well, I'd want it to be secure. So does that take a whole turn?
Yes, but which?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
So to the
I don't
rock
wanna
or to
fall
the
down.
metal?
To the metal.
Okay.
What am I doing?
Let's see. So you're using your spikes, right?
Yeah. The mining.
All right. I'll
Chisel
say
or
that
whatever.
you can use your attack.
Okay. What would I be attacking with? Just like a normal attack?
Roll.
A strength attack, I guess.
Yep, strength attack. Yep.
Okay. Well, here's what the luck blade rolls. That's a strength-based attack.
Okay. So 25, I believe, and I'll say that is good enough. And usually you think that this is a metal spike. This is a metal floor that is like 2 feet deep, 2 feet strong. And it's like, this will work! And you grab it, you pike it down, but with the extreme precision and concentration, you actually manage to shove this metal spike into the metal, and you have pretty, like, going in few dips in, and now the metal spike is in the metal surface. You think this is very sturdy.
Alright. Great. And that's my action, and I attach the rope to it, and my movement I will spend climbing down, I guess.
I'll say that's like your
That's my turn? Cool.
you're
That's my
you're like before the initiative turn, like as
Oh, okay.
other people are doing their stuff, because you were doing that.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, let me roll the zombie initiative first, and we'll take initiative properly.
So they're not going to be a 0?
It's
But-
gonna
oh,
be
well.
a 0. They rolled 0, so well. I guess they were right this whole time.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Yeah, Mick, it is your turn. You
Alright.
just piked it into the wall, and it is very solid. And leftover thing is, put ropes on it as a free action.
Yeah.
And climb down.
So yeah, I've got 150 feet of rope, I guess he left me, so...
Yep, you tied up the silver silk
silk.
rope with the regular rope with the rope of climbing, and
Yep, and that's what I'm gonna do. So do I have to roll anything for descending on rope with this shitty wall?
it's just a hop movement. It's no penalty. You can climb
Okay,
down.
half movement.
You're not
So-
you're not really using the rock to climb. You're not really using like any of the features. You're just climbing down using the rope, just like a footing on the rock.
Okay, so 150 feet, I move 30.
So 15 feet you can
15
move.
feet is like a,
So
a
5
space, right?
Yeah, a space. Yeah, 1/3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go,
yes.
I moved.
Yes.
Go home
You can
super
dash.
fast, guys. I'll be there real fast.
But yes, you don't need to make checks though. Woo.
Is dash an action? Can I dash to move another block?
Yes, I'll say yes. You can put
Okay. Moving real fast, guys. Climb real fast.
You're moving really, really fast, and K, as you are walking down on this cliff with the spider climbing boots. What are you doing?
Am I still hidden from before?
You are hidden, although you do not have good vision on the scene. Although you see like a Zordri's body on down there with a downward angle. What you can see is like ends around here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just make. This is probably your vision range-ish.
What if I like move over here though? Would
That's
I then be able
still
to at
the
least?
vision range? It's because of the exit. limited.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're coming down like a chimney effect, you know.
Okay, I'll stay here. And I'm just gonna hold my action to shoot at any of the zombies that attack Zordred or any other ally.
All right, Buck.
I'm just gonna keep going down as fast as I can, or as best I can, I should.
All right. You can move your regular movement if you were to make a check again. Would you like to, or gonna move very carefully, or use a rope right beside you?
If I can grab the rope and then continue to move faster down, but still safely, then yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you use a rope, then you don't need to make check when you're moving at the same rate as your friend. So-
Okay, which if he's above me, I should be able to
Yeah,
continue forward.
Yeah, I'll say that you just quickly grab onto the rope and you can move yourself over there. Yep, over right there. And from there, that's a 5 feet of movement as you're grabbing the rope. And with your leftover movement, you should be able to move at the hop speed. It is a hop speed, but after the hop speed, since the space, it counts as 3 square. So what is your current speed?
My first turn should be 40 movement.
Alright, so you can move 2 squares if you dash and 1 square if you regularly move.
Yeah, I'm definitely dashing.
Alright, you dash down and you see that Kay is currently dashing, running right in front of you. And yeah, anything else?
Now I'm standing.
Yep, you're currently standing still with the bow. And alright, that
I
is.
say, well done, friend.
Zerdred.
Well done, friend. I can feel you tugging my chain down there. Aha!
Ooh.
Very good.
Zerdred.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, making sure everyone's done. So I'm in Mercury or in a.
Not in Mercury. There are some bits of Mercury, but just not big enough to, make you like saving throw or anything.
All right. Well, step one is to stand up.
Alright.
I still have both weapons on me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do I see in terms of the zombies? Obviously, I made a lot of noise coming down.
Yeah, these things definitely recognize you, and so is this one. But they're currently busy fighting each other.
Okay. Let's see here.
You see 3 bunny folks currently fighting this lizard folk with a great axe. These
Okay.
bunny folks are armed with pickaxes, but you can see that their pickaxes have, the wooden part, the handle part have turned into a mercury, and the metal bits are all just metal bits.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, when I look over this way, what am I seeing? Like, of
You look around there and you see the pool of mercury on this side.
Oh, that's what. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the pool of mercury and some like clothings and baggages on the other side.
Okay. Let us. If they're not paying attention to me,
They are paying attention to you.
oh, they use.
But
Okay,
they
I
are
think
fighting
they
each
were
other.
fighting.
They're busy fighting each other, but they notice you. They do attention. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm getting at. They don't like they're continuing to fight. They look over at me and then continue to fight each other. Right?
Yep.
Is what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna hold my action with my weapons. If any of them get in melee range with me, I will attack them.
Okay.
And let's see. Actually, can I hold a reaction to rage instead of attacking?
You cannot hold your action to rage.
Okay.
It's a bonus
Then
action, so.
Aren't you already raged?
No, he chose
no, I
to
took it
grab
back
the
to
wall
try
instead.
to try to be a super action hero. Okay, I'm just gonna
You got to the action first,
Fucking-
though.
I'm just gonna wait. When K comes down, I'm gonna I'll hold my. Mm, I don't want to hold anything. I'm just gonna go 5 feet this way, and take a closer look at this pile of clothes from over here.
Okay.
Actually, good. I'm gonna get. No, I'm gonna go from here. I'm gonna wait for Kay, but I'll look at it from a distance.
Okay. So you're looking over while waiting, or something? What?
Yeah. Yep. Seeing if I see anything other than it just being a pile of clothes. Like,
It'd be your action to use your perception
yep,
as
Yep.
you're determining the contents or the.
yep,
Yep.
yep. 12.
All right, 12. You see that there are bloodstains on these baggages, and you would think that they're relatively old, but much newer than everything else in this area that you have seen. Compared to like the crates or anything, this is definitely very new, and surprisingly, the contents of these things haven't turned into mercuries yet, so that's a good part. And yeah, the mercuries are cleaned off from this area, you notice, and currently there's like no mercury bits over that area. Although a little bit of blood is still in that area, but yeah. And what else would it be? This is actually just a pile of clothes, and there is a bag where you can probably need to open the contents. You know, from just visually inspecting it, you cannot quite tell what is inside. But this is definitely the adventurer's bag.
Okay. Is this little circle area? Is that you said it was a cliff thing or something?
That's the area that the guys above have visuals on. But you're currently standing on the bottom.
I am on the bottom. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, then I'm gonna walk over, pick up the bag,
All right.
and then am I able to like jump up to the ledge?
Yep,
Am I
you
able to
can
jump
climb
up to the ledge?
No, it's a clip. You can literally just climb.
Okay.
Yeah, climb is hop movement. You may fall.
Yeah, if it helps to like I have a jumping height. I just want to get to the ledge before
You can
the.
still fall. There is a rope that is hanging around. You can probably use a rope to climb safely. That's probably the safest way.
Oh. Okay.
Does
Yeah, we'll
work
do
for
that.
you?
Okay.
Yep, that's a
Yeah.
rope where almost everyone is using except K, because K is a dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you
So
wish there
I
was
get the
different
bag
path.
and I head towards the rope and I kind of climb up the rope a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I think with 40 feet I could probably get there maybe
Okay.
total.
Yep.
And I'll have the bag in hand ready to give it to Kay, like hand it off to Kay for her to look at if she wants to.
All right, and it is their turn, and you see this one currently attacking number 3. And my God, oh, this is sad. When I'm like, like the worst feeling when you're trying to sneeze and like sneeze doesn't come out.
Oh, I hate that. Hey, stare at a light. If you stare at a bright light, it actually helps release this like muscle right here, and it helps you sneeze.
I don't know. The brightest thing is a monitor there in front of me, so.
Maybe that's why you gotta sneeze.
Oh.
Maybe you need to dim your monitor.
No, I usually look at like a light bulb or something. If I stare at a light bulb, it helps me get that sneeze going.
Hmm.
And yes, this one attacks the zombie right in front, and the zombie will attack back, but doesn't seem to do much. And that is their turn as they're trading blows. Mick.
All right. And we scurry on down the rope some more. Scurry.
All
My
right.
turn.
Okay.
How far down is he? So he's like like 45 feet down from me.
Hmm.
Uh,
So yeah, just think of it as like triple movement
yeah.
Yeah.
So
due to the space. Yeah.
this. So to me, to get within 5 feet of him, I have to bonus action dash. I'll travel 45 feet,
Okay.
but then I'm like, hey, what you got in your hands?
You look like you're using my boots well. Oh, anyway,
Can't say
yeah,
the
no,
same with
this
the
was.
headband. The entirely armor. So,
I do like it. This was down below next to the pile of bloody clothes. It seemed important, but I didn't have time to open it. Here.
you
Also,
found a
those
lot.
zombies, the things you described below, I don't know what the hell they're fighting about, but they don't give a shit about us right now.
Does it take an action to open a bag?
Free action to open a bag, and you can see the contents of it.
Okay.
A zombie bunny pops out.
All right. As a free action, you interact with the object, and as you're seeing the contents inside, you see some clothings, mess kit, some rations, hemp rope, silk rope, sling, and some tinderbox, some torches, water skin, and some herbs, and coins, and gemstones, and some gold.
Oh.
So what's in there?
Oh, and also you see the paper.
Not much, to be honest. I'm gonna close the bag, put it on my back.
DM, what was that thing about a paper? Just to make
You
sure Ace
see
heard that.
a journal inside as well. I forgot that this was a thing. Yeah.
So what's in there?
Just some adventuring gear, basic stuff, Nothing that important.
Ah, damn. I thought I found like the key to solve this whole thing. Anyway, we can go down and investigate the area. Those zombies aren't paying attention to us. I don't think they will unless we actually mess with them. Kind of like the zombies up top. They didn't hit us until we started messing with them.
Is this space within 5 feet of the M zombie, or is that like still
You can't
extra
see
distance
it,
away?
as I mentioned. Yeah.
Well, I was down there before. I just mean like mechanically. Is this 5 feet away?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get down here. And that would be the entire dash.
Mm-hmm.
You said he had an untouched amulet around his neck?
Yep, there is a amulet that is currently on.
Sure, just make a noise order. That's okay.
So clearly these three guys here will see me if I walk right in
Everyone
front
will
of them.
see you. Yes. You will not be stealth from 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
But M, would he still be facing these guys and not notice me?
You are currently stealth and have not noticed him. Yep.
Can I try and sleight of hand the necklace off?
It'll be very difficult, but you can. Would you like to?
Yeah, I want to try.
Alright. DC will be pretty high. Roll your sleight of hand.
Is it possible high?
I don't know your sleight of hand, but it should be possible. Yep, it was possible, very much. However, as you grab it, it notices you and grabs your hands grabbing it, and it growls at you. And unlike previously, you see the red glow starts like powering out, and you are actively engaged with this creature hostile.
Whoops. So does that have me grappled or anything, or is it just like
doesn't.
flavor that I grab me?
Yeah, he grabs you in flavor, but yeah, you're not actually grappled. You can use and run away.
Sorry? Do you speak common?
He speaks zombie.
Opens up his mouth and you see the screeching of metals that is ringing your ears. Like you can think of it as like a screeching of the chalkboard type of sound. Ringing your mind and body. Anything else?
So I didn't get the necklace.
You did not get the necklace.
Damn. What was the DC, by the way?
25.
Yeah,
How
geez,
the
it is
fu-
very
oh,
hard.
Jesus, I rolled a 7. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought I... Well, yeah, that would have to be everything.
Okay.
Wait, I have inspiration.
Already
I forgot I have
happened.
one last inspiration. Yeah, it's okay.
Just kill it and take it. It's easy. No problem. Fuck. Yeah, it's your turn. Buck.
Continuing down.
All right, 2 square. Woo.
I forgot that I had the bonus action for dash as well. Can I dash?
Yes, you can move 3 squares.
Dash, 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 dash.
What the fuck? And yes, you're almost down on the thing. 15. I believe 1 square. 15 feet more, and you can actually land to the ground. So yeah, 15 feet under you, you see the Zordred currently on the ground level. And yeah.
All
Alright, Zordred. You're currently on the very bottom, just holding on to the... Oh, actually...
He's probably like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
10 feet up or something. Like
Yeah, you're like 10 feet up,
climbing the
probably.
rope.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still near the bottom.
Yep. You're currently on the rope, on the bottom area.
I was currently muted as well. So I will kind of jump down. If I take the 10 feet fall damage, I'm okay with that. And I want to go over over here and like to where that pile of bloody clothes were,
Okay.
and see if do an investigation to see if there's anything I may have missed over there. But I'm going to actually like lift up the bloody clothes and inspect it and see if I could pinpoint maybe who was the owner of the clothes, or if there was anything else hidden underneath.
Okay. Roll your investigation.
Fucking 12 again.
There were various type of clothes still here, and you think that those are not his clothes.
M's. Okay.
It's not theirs, and it's definitely not the bunnies. It is, generally size medium, although they are size small, but the style is different and clothes is much newer. They've probably
Okay.
taken up the clothes, and you said they probably went in to the pool of mercury, but that sounds crazy.
It's totally not crazy.
Oh my gosh, it was a cult. They drunk the Kool-Aid. Anyway, I want to turn to staying where I am after my investigation. I'll turn to the lizard folk fella and yell out in Draconic at him, asking if he understands me.
And as you shout that out in Draconic, this one replies with cleaving an axe at K.
What? I did nothing to him.
So he does understand me.
He replied. Technically.
Alright, so...
Miss.
Alright. And
then realizing
actually,
how close I am to the Mercury, I'm gonna...
It does strike you.
It does?
What's your AC?
19.
It strikes. He somehow had advantage. You're not quite sure why, but you see his eyes
Oh.
glowing red, and yes.
Reckless attack.
Wow. And
Ow, bitch.
you also see that lightning starts to blitz out from his body.
It's a thunder god.
And make dex save.
Sure.
Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on.
Okay. What's his save? What the fuck? Man, this is so bad.
It'd be 8 plus proficiency plus the modifier.
Yeah, but it doesn't say the modifier. He's fucking barbarian class. What is modifier?
I don't know. Where's he
Yeah,
getting skill from?
yeah. I mean, 14 sounds like you made it. So you made it,
Okay.
and you take half of this damage.
I have evasion, so I take no damage.
All right, you take 0 points of damage as a lightning blitz out of him, and that is his turn. That's
Wait, the greatsword didn't do any damage by itself.
what?
It was just
Oh wait, it hits, right? Yeah. Yeah. I thought I rolled. Yeah. It deals you 12 points of damage, but plus 2 on top of it, so 14 points of damage to you. It deals.
I'll do uncanny dodge as a reaction to make it 7.
All right. You take 7 points of damage, and then you make Constitution saving throw.
Okay, fuck. That's a horrible one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you
Didn't
make
do
it.
too
Nothing
bad,
happens. All right. That,
All I wanted was a necklace.
that is his turn, and next turn is these zombies. They will make their attack at this Mercury. Do-do-do-do-do. They seems to be doing some damage, but doesn't seem to be effective. Alright, Mick. You hear the sounds of fighting and combat going down there, and you see your ranger, your friend, is like climbing down really fast.
Is there anything I can do to speed myself up?
You can free fall. Then you can fall at the end of turn.
Just fucking die, man. Just go down.
You're not gonna die from falling down. I mean, you guys are high low
He's
character.
very brittle.
Just land on you guys. Catch me. I trust you. It's a trust fault.
Deck
I
save
mean,
to dodge.
technically, if he was to fall, he'd fall right into all of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
not
my
you.
god, that'd be
Now,
corny.
start pointing blades.
Oh,
You'll be
that'd be
alright.
corny. Alright,
I'll give them some
so-
dex check to dodge you or something. But yeah, you will follow them.
No.
Ah,
Slow and steady is how we play this.
Alright, slow and steady. You've climbed down. And K.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna sharpshooter him with crossbow.
Alright, roll regular attack.
Does that hit?
Let me check his AC actually. It hits?
Okay, I don't have an ally within 5 feet, but sneak attack specifies an enemy of the target, and he clearly has an enemy within 5 feet. Which
You
are the
post the
other.
wording?
Yep.
And you don't feel your attacks are that efficient. It's kind of weird as you felt your attacks are very effective against, other things. But
Yeah.
that is valid, yes. Roll your sneak attack damage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Deal 4 additional points of damage.
oh.
Tree nat ones. Bonus attack.
Yeah, at least you're not rolling stats.
Woo! 20.
A 1 on the green.
Alright, you deal 10 points of damage to this thing. And is it alive? It is not it is alive. Oh shit. So good. Alright, yep, you feel your attacks are not as efficient, however. You feel this is extremely weird as, magical weapons are generally effective against a lot of things. But you feel that even though it had turned into Mercury, you see the red glow kind of turns, kind of zips out from his eyes, and you probably feel like he may have a power like Zudrid.
Fucking tree ones on that sneak attack. That's my turn. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Buck, you're almost down. You just need to move this square, then go beside K, and you're good.
Yeah, we will use my bonus to dash and then get down basically next to K
Okay.
and shoot, I guess, at the bad man.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. You're shooting at M, the lizard folk with the great.
Yeah.
cleave and make your attack. That hits. Although you would be hitting with disadvantage, do you have anything that prevents you from getting
Sharpshooter.
disadvantage from melee
Oh,
range?
that's
I
crossbow.
do.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright. 13 hits. Roll your damage.
Good, you were literally my character.
Literally my character. You don't feel your attacks are all as efficient as it pierces through the mercury. But you definitely have done some damage to it.
Okay, well then we'll make our second one.
It misses.
Since the first one hit, would I have got the sneak attack damage since there is a
Yep,
K
you
with
would
it?
get the sneak attack bonus, yes. You
So-
deal 4 additional points of damage, and you can see that it's losing its form, but it is still there.
Alright. That seems to be all I can do.
And Georgette.
All right, I will pull both of my weapons out. Jump over Buck's head,
Oh,
land, well, sort of over Buck's head. I think it was a little odd. And bonus action, get my rage on. And I will do a reckless attack because I like it. Reckless. Everything going into defender.
Roll your damage, although your base damage kills it.
That's fucking 21 total on the first one.
On the first swing, it finally loses its form, and it went to the ground.
All right, what are the bunnies doing after that kill?
They're looking at you guys.
I take one step up, and I will use that second attack of defender on the bunny number 2.
All right.
Yeah, I assume 22 hits.
Yep,
Sorry.
Yep.
13
points of damage. Yep. You deal 13 points of damage, and this one almost loses its form. You think that is all strong as the bunny's outside.
Yeah.
Very weak.
And then I will jump and put myself on top of where the. Can I put myself on top of where the M was? The lizard folk guy?
You can, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do that. I want to try to play tank against to help my allies out.
All right. And is that your turn?
Bonus action, movement. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Make Constitution saving throw.
Woohoo!
Woo! As you step
Yeah.
on the pool of mercury, you don't feel it's 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make it actually. You don't feel like you shouldn't be standing on this thing, probably. But yes, you make a saving throw and nothing happens.
Okay, well, maybe I'll move next turn. But for now, cheers.
All right, and the 3 zombies will make attack against you, folks. Boop, boop, boop. All the misses.
They are attacking me.
Yep.
No, 2 of them hit because I was reckless.
Oh shit. All right. It deals
I took
you
6 damage.
Yep, 6 points of damage, and roll Constitution saving throw twice.
Okay.
You make it both
Roll
sides.
four.
Ooh, your bless is. Ooh. Mick.
Slowly but surely.
I'm coming, guys. Don't kill them all without me. I must have vengeance for the bunnies.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Oh, okay.
Poor bunny.
I'm gonna attack number 1. Wait, did Georgia attack any of the number ones yet?
Yeah,
I
back to
attacked
you.
number 2.
Yep.
Alright, that's out of my sight. I'll attack number 1.
All right. You can see everyone from there. It hits.
Oh wow.
Their AC
Um,
is 8, so It's
Is it still alive?
it is still alive, surprisingly.
It gets sneak attack because it's within 5 feet of Swordfish.
And it crumbles down onto the ground unless it rolls really high. It doesn't, and crumbles into the ground.
You said I could see number 2?
Yep, although it's being hiding cover, but you ignore cover, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're on the ground level, right?
Yeah, number 2.
Make your attack.
I did.
11 hits for 18 points of damage, and that one will. Oh my! God.
Bless you, bless you. Stop staring at that monitor.
God. And with the sneezing, the zombie goes down and.
It dies with a sneeze. I'm gonna move out of the way so me can actually get them.
All right, and Buck.
Back up a little bit and take my shots at.
Yep, that hits. Alright, Oz, Mick was yelling at you guys, leave one for me, guys! Buck just like, take a sharpshooting shot right at it, and you sure make a giant hole, and it falls to the ground. Now there's 3 pools of mercuries, 4 pools of mercuries, and I'll say initiative is over.
Okay. I want to take this.
My arrows?
I want to investigate that entire area as well as pull off the necklace, and I'll throw it to the person closest to me, which now is Polaris, right? Is that your name? Mick. Mick and Buck. God damn it. The names are so simple. I don't know why, but I have in my head that your token is Polaris, and I think that's
Really?
what's messing me up.
Oh, yeah, I have a very extravagant token for being such a simple man. Yeah.
Okay, I toss it to Mick. I toss the necklace to Mick, and I take this opportunity to investigate around the entire area around me where they were fighting.
I would like to check the amulet for anything, arcana, like magical or anything about it that I might recognize. Should that be religion or something?
So describe your character.
So my character is an alkalite of various religions, and he's also a warlock with a god that tries to speak to him telepathically. So I know a little bit about magic, but it's it's otherworldly stuff. So I just it's not something it's not like I study spell books all the time, and I just I'm looking at this amulet that everyone's been hyped about. He just pulled it off a zombie and he threw it at me. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, do I feel any magical residue or anything? Is there anything important that Zordra just threw at me, or is he just throwing me money?
As you're catching the
I'm trying to figure
amulet, you notice this is the necklace that can be opened. It's like a heart shape.
Okay.
And you can probably click something on the side to on the bottom to open it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll something for that, or
No, you see it. That's
can I
what
just
you
open
see.
it?
So you
Yeah, I
see
just
this,
open it.
and you can try to focus on the magical energy to it. If you see it's magical, in that case, it's arcana. If you're opening it, then you're just opening it. So
Yeah, just what I open it. I'm just inspecting it.
okay. And as you open it up, this is where everyone's expecting encounter, right?
Rocks fall and everyone dies, right? That's what happens.
Swear to God, this goddamn file actually, I'll be pissed.
I swear I made the freaking sheet for that last time. What the fuck?
Oh no! And it infects it. Roll death save.
You immediately death save that meant nothing. Oh shit! Yeah, I made it. Right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to inventory of Hyvan.
Is it a picture of Jessica?
Yep. You see, in the Monday under it, you see the heart necklace panel. So that's what you see. Read it as you're currently doing. Your character is doing that, and Zordred.
Yeah, so I can do, I guess, a con save as I do a investigation around that area where the puddles of mercury are.
Sounds reasonable, and you're just doing the general investigation on the area and roll it. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if like by chance they were fighting over something on the ground, I don't know what they were fighting about, but I want to see if it's something tangible. I want to find it.
Yep.
All right. So which one should I roll first? The save or the
It doesn't
investigation?
matter for me.
Wait.
Save first. Why not?
Wait, Zordred,
I'm
are you
sorry,
sticking your
we're-
hand
Oh,
in
there it
the
is.
mercury pool?
Yep.
Wait,
I
you're
have a
jumping
10-foot
in
pole.
to the pool?
Oh, not the big pool. Not the
Okay,
big
yeah,
pool.
yeah,
The
yeah,
pool of
okay.
the enemy.
All right.
Okay, my God.
Okay.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus.
I'm not freaking scuba diving in a pool of mercury.
All
Well,
right.
that sounds like a great time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. All right. So
Gosh.
roll investigation now. So you're investigating the dead bodies and this general.
Even less. 10.
You do not find anything substantial, although you do notice that these things are holding mercury pickaxes.
What do you? Oh yeah.
The handles are made out of mercury, and the tips, the edge parts, they're not mercury, but they're like kind of old.
I take the mercury, the any and all weapons that they were using, like the cleaver, the pickaxes, etc.
The
I
cleaver is not actually mercury; it's actually cleaver.
oh, it's not affected.
Yeah. You
A puck?
notice that with your investigation, only the organic parts have been affected. So, any metal bits on it is not affected. If there's
Okay.
woods or anything, they're turned into mercury. But
Okay.
great sword
If
that
that'll
he
fit in
has
my
is
bag of holding, anything that's not with mercury, I'll throw in my bag of holding. And the pickaxes, I'm gonna chuck into the pool of mercury.
okay. You do that.
So that'll be what I'm doing while everyone else does their thing.
All right,
And-
and
By the time they start coming back, I'm gonna be moving out of the way slightly.
all right, and Kay and Buck, what are they doing?
I want to collect half my arrows.
Yep.
Say,
All right, you can collect
Maybe
half of your
mercury
arrow. They will be covered with mercury. Add mercury covered
Yeah.
arrows into inventory. The half amount of the you shot this round, this combat.
Kind of just wanted normal
Yeah,
arrows.
it takes 1 minute. Anything else after collecting arrow though?
I have an idea.
Okay.
I want to. This might be dumb. I don't know. I want to take out my robe of useful items,
Yeah.
tear off a patch of a 10-foot pole.
Okay.
And you said the ring of water walking lets me walk on the mercury without it soaking true.
Yes.
So I want to walk into the over the pool of mercury and then
Yeah.
push the pole down to see how deep it is.
As you push the deep, it is not that deep over here, and it gets deeper as you're progressing.
How deep is it over? I meant to be over here.
Over
deep
there
is it?
is like 5 feet deep, and you're like moving around, and it's deeper. You probably think there's a passage going underground.
All right. I guess can I use the pole to try and fish to see if there's anything on the ground?
Yep. Roll 1d20.
For fishing.
roll fishing.
1d20.
Yes.
Roll 1d20 twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, same.
First time when as you were picking up, you pull out a skeleton skull that is made out of mercury. And second time you pulled something out, you pull out collar bones made out of mercury.
I'll walk back to shore,
Okay.
and I'm done there.
And yeah, and they're both native bones, not the things. And yeah, Buck.
Okay.
How about Buck?
So as of yet, we have just the three that were fighting each other, or four, I should say. We've got a pool of mercury, a necklace. Did we take a look at the journal, or was nothing said about?
No one said anything about journal yet. The only person who know the existence of it is Kay, who is currently walking
Right.
on Mercury, doing the Jesus.
Wait, what journal? What journal?
The one in the bag.
Oh, there was a journal in there? That's why I asked Noni to list the contents. I actually don't remember what was in there.
Yeah.
I just thought it was adventuring gear.
Yep. I'll be listing it right now.
Yeah, that was the very last thing that was mentioned. I even had asked Nani to repeat
I heard
it.
paper. I didn't hear journal.
Gotcha.
So did anyone take a look at this necklace?
I mean,
Did you guys saw the girl upstairs, right? There was a girl upstairs. Did she look like
Yeah,
this?
Jessica. So I don't know how I know that.
Yeah, how do I? Jessica does sound right to me.
What do you mean look like
Yeah,
this? What are you
like,
She
talking
looked
about?
like a Jessica.
Come look at this necklace.
Oh my god.
I
She looks
go
like a
over to the
Jessica.
book and I look at the necklace.
I
I was never upstairs, so I don't know
No,
what you're
neither
talking
was
about.
I. Neither was I. But they said they found a girl, and now here's a picture of a girl. That's kind of weird, right?
I don't know. Does it
If
look like the girl?
if I
in the box?
inspect
They knew each other?
said
Yep.
thing, does it look like the dead girl?
So I'm
Well,
really
then
typing right now.
Well, come over here and look at this thing.
Yeah,
Buck.
I'll
go
be
look.
there in a second. Just wait for something to be finished.
As I
And the
slow-mo walk.
second now. Ooh, herbs, nice.
Smoke them if you got them.
Hey, undercover cop, you've just been arrested.
It's okay. I have my license.
You've been internet arrested.
Wow,
You're gonna be
that's
back
rough.
in Discord in like 5 days.
Weird looking coins.
Is that everything?
Yep.
Oh, there's no
no,
diary
that's
record.
not everything. Fucking, I'm forgetting it every time. I'm sorry.
You know, the journal.
Journal,
No
weird-looking
journal, man.
paper.
Okay.
Named journal.
All right. Before I go rooting to the journal and back into the bag, I want to see what Nick is pointing out to all of us.
And Nemo, there is like a mock thingy on the map over there. This thing. That's where I'm talking about for you in play. But yes.
I have no idea what you're referring to right now.
I don't want to move the whole group, but fine, I'll move the whole group. You remember here? Not here, but here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to zoom out. Oh.
You
Whoa, way
remember
down
this
there?
place? Yeah, you remember this place? Yeah.
No. I don't. Oh, wait. Yeah, I sort of.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a location on the map.
Yeah. That's
It's
totally,
so far down
totally
the corner.
not
I
in
don't
your
think I've
background.
ever zoomed out that much.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, guys. It's something that, yeah.
We'll get back to it eventually.
Yep. But yes, you don't know it's Jessica, but now you suddenly know it's Jessica.
But Yogs Lagoth speaks to me. I should be able to know things.
No meta game. But yes.
No, you could play as Yogs Lagoth. It'd be great.
I
You
would,
are Yog.
I
the
would
great trickster.
If you have picked the other one. But yeah. There's a karma thingy that you can take. I showed you long ago
Karma?
the option.
You want Yog Slaloth, the gatekeeper, his father?
There is
You want
an option.
Cthulhu?
There is an option that you can let you play as
Oh, the meta.
yeah. You can actually hear the voices of the Yog.
With me and Buck repping.
Oh, you wanted me to play as Madness?
Hmm?
I saw
your
the
character is
card.
your thing. But there's a legit option that says that you can metagame now.
Yeah, no, it was part of the Madness chart, the Madness option, which the
You don't
Mindless
need
Whispers.
to. It's not the madness chart. It's a homebrew that I showed you long ago. Probably you forgot about it. If you're
No,
interested, I can
that was-
show you later. But
Okay, because I kind of wanted to do that, but I didn't want to have to this chart all the time.
Hmm?
You're talking about the Whispering Mind or something, right? We talked about this before. I vaguely remember it.
yeah, it's a
We
card.
can get back to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can talk about it. It's fine. So I was interested in that. I just didn't want to have to roll on a chart every time and have basically wild magic bullshit happening.
Oh
I
my
did not
god.
want that. That's why I don't play a sorcerer, because I couldn't. That's how I'd play him. Bam.
But yes,
Alright.
that's the journal in the bag. I don't know who finds it, whoever.
Do we recognize the picture Mike
Yeah.
Vic was holding up to us?
Those
You guys
of
look
you
at-
who have lived in a town for a while, you could try to roll for a history check.
In this town? Wait, what
In
town?
the UK, in Istro.
Oh, okay. So everyone but Buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
So can I roll? Can I roll for it? Because I spent a few months there.
Yeah, you can roll, but with disadvantage, I'll say, for flavor wise.
Disadvantage because I'm still newish.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Nat 20. Double nat 20.
How do I
I've
do
seen
that?
Any second now. He's gonna get a double nat 20. Not Sordred, no, I meant me.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to roll at disadvantage.
I was trying to balance the field. You can either roll twice or you can just roll one. Like for me, I roll
It's fine.
two
It's
numbers
fine.
at once because
It's true,
I
right?
like two numbers. Makes
It's
it
history,
easy.
right?
Yep.
honestly, I didn't know what we were rolling for. I just decided to roll.
None of you guys know who this person is. Kay, you feel like you have seen it somewhere.
You feel like you know it's
I
a Jessica.
feel like I have seen this somewhere before.
What if
Oh,
you
well.
think harder?
Well, it says do it for her, so we should do it for her. It
Do what?
seems like a nice. I don't know. I'm gonna wear it though.
So should
So
we?
it seems like a nice thing.
Hey,
her
Kay,
where-
you
being
mind
the
if I look
body
through that
upstairs?
bag I found?
Oh, right. I take the bag off my back, open it up, and shove it in Sordred's face.
I start shifting through it a little bit. Do I recognize the odd coins?
You actually have seen this one in person before. These are the coins that were being used in the city called the Haven.
Oh. These coins are from Haven.
What is Haven?
It's a
Are they
gold that they
valuable?
actually print. They have
What is
a
Haven doing here?
yeah.
Then, Kate, what is this?
I don't know. The bag's facing you, man. You gotta like take it out first or something.
I pocket some torches, and yeah, I'll leave the bag as is. I'm gonna throw the bag itself into the bag of holding, but before I do, I'm gonna pull out the nameless journal.
Okay.
You're just gonna rip it out of my hands. That's awesome.
Wait, why do you have it in your hands? I thought it was in the bag. Did I
I
miss
said I
something?
shoved it in your face. You took the bag. It was a sarcastic comment. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
Yeah. Nameless journal have been added under the handout to
That bandit intellect is not working too
Okay.
well. It must have been broken sometime in the fall.
You are now trapped in here. I read out loud, kind of summarizing. It's some type of someone's notes. Day 1. After Demon's attack, a Nexus crystal went haywire. We are now trapped in here. Door is now sealed with mercury. How long can this go on? Let's see. 120 days later, there's a note. It says, all reserved food ran out. We tried to dig a hole to escape, but mercury started pouring in from the tunnel. Donna and Goat almost drowned, and they became really sick. How do we get out? Next day, those who are covered in mercury started to lose themselves. Some claim they can swim through some short passage to the hole that leads to opening. But we don't have strength to get past silvered folks. That must be the mercury folks. They nicknamed them. It's all because that's a big word, even from my headband of intelligence. Gavexin. Gavexin? Only if that bastard didn't install the crystal here. I hope to see him in hell. Huh. And so now that I read it out loud, you can show that handout to the group.
I don't know where here is for said crystal.
I
Is it down in the mercury pool? Well, no, that was probably the hole they tried to dig out. Where was the crystal installed?
don't
Has
know. I
been
mean,
added to 4 of you. Name this journal.
let's see.
Can Kay ask Sordred if she can like keep the journal?
Yeah. Let me look through it one more time real quick, and then it's all yours. Look through it one more time, flip into the pages, and I
Well,
hand it
does
back to Kay.
anyone want to swim through the pool like some of the bunny folk did to become silver?
Well, they were trapped in here. I think we can just go out the door we came in.
Okay, well then I'm climbing back up the rope and gonna take a quick rest in that nice bed upstairs.
I mean, I am kind of tired. I could use a little rest, but I am curious about that mercury pool underneath. You said, Nani, when you were describing those bloody clothes, you said that there was no mercury on them.
The ones here don't.
Hold on, let me undo my maps. My. Can you ping again? Yeah, those. I'm gonna wrap my hand in one.
Okay.
They're gonna get my hand into the pool and then pull it out.
Yeah, it's not covered in mercury.
It's not covered in mercury at all.
It's covered in mercury now.
Oh, it is. Okay, I kind of like shake it off into the pool.
All right.
But did I not feel well? I guess secondary question after the fact. Did I not feel anything?
It was heavy.
It was heavy, but I didn't feel like tiredness coming over me or anything. Like when I was stepping over the pool of monster pools of mercury.
Yep, you didn't feel tired. Yeah.
How much cloth is here?
Now there is like a hand wrapped less amount of it. There was about the 5 clothes that was there. You drew 1 away. There's 4 clothes left.
4 clothes left. Like how much square footage?
How much for what?
Like square footage. Like how much?
Like 4 outfits or like 4 pieces of an outfit?
4 pieces of an outfit.
Okay.
Okay, and I just like threw away a glove.
You wrapped 1 around, and yeah, you drew 1 clothes, so 4 left. Yes.
Okay, is it just sitting on top of the mercury, or the mercury absorb it?
It sunk down actually. Right, actually, mercury is super heavy. Yeah, yeah. As you like throw it on the mercury, it kind of like and like stay there, and you see see that the clothes turn into mercury soon after.
Oh,
They're made of organic material? I guess, yeah.
I don't know.
Were they fashionable?
I take another cloth thing and I put it in the mercury, but then I keep my hand in there with the cloth wrapped on it. Just I hold it.
Yeah, make Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Well, there goes my idea.
Headband's been put to good use.
And while this is happening, you're fine. You feel a little tired, but that's it. But yes. What is the rest of you doing?
I'm still standing on the pool, just watching him throw away perfectly good clothes.
Okay.
They are bloody clothes. Thank you very much.
I
Are they
said I was
fashionable?
going back upstairs to take a rest,
think
so
that's
like I'm headed literally back upstairs to be upstairs.
Yeah.
That's where I'm headed.
It's kind of unnerving though. As you're heading upstairs, you see like kind of like tapping sound from outside.
Is my divine sense still up? Am I still like aware of them and stuff, or?
If you cast divine sense, you sense it. Is it like on, or is it on all the time?
Yeah, I actually don't know how long it lasts. I just know I
think it's
cast
like
it
the
before.
radar on cast, I think. Can you post it?
Yeah, hold on, I gotta look.
Yeah.
I don't know now.
But yeah, you can be wherever you want to be. Place your characters in however you want.
Have the enemies come back to life yet?
They are returning to life. Yes.
Before they do, if I have time, I'm gonna quickly run and jump over to them and look over against this wall to see if I see anything over here.
So this divine sense is supposed to like be in battle. It's supposed to be turn based, but since I used it out of battle, would it like
Can
it's
you
more like
post
an
a
echolocation
description?
thing where it's like a Yeah, sure. Here,
Yeah.
it's like a pulse where it's like ping, and I can sense it. You know where they all are.
Yeah,
Like
it's the 6
echolocation?
second 6 second sensor for it's the
So
6
it's
second
just
radar.
okay. So it's gone. I can hear their tapping though.
Yep, you can hear tapping. And as you go to this side, you would notice that there is a wall. They were digging this side before, but yeah, they haven't dug it fully yet. Yeah, so there's like a support set up on the sides and like something like supporting it on top. Yeah.
Huh.
Those are turned to Mercury though, so there's a Mercury support.
So not very supported like and all that.
Who knows? You can test it out maybe.
Oh, maybe with my compatriots with me, but for now, that they're coming to their regenerative states, I kick a bunny in the head and its deformed head, and I climb up the rope.
All right.
Actually, I'm the last one to climb up, so.
Well, Buck is down there.
Buck.
Still. Although I think he is currently having a tornado siren problem.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll assume Buck went up, and then I followed, helping him if he needed it. And once I get to the top, I'll pull up all the rope. Actually, I'll tell my rope climbing to do most of the work. But then I'll gather everything up and
How you use the headband.
All right.
and pocket it away and whatnot.
All right. And I'll say that you guys take a long rest if you want to on the upstairs, given you guys have enough food and water. Do you guys have enough food and water?
Yeah, I have like 10 or 20
Yeah.
rations.
Yeah, I have a
Alright.
bunch of rations
Yeah,
still.
spend
Does
one
anyone-
rations each and endless water decanter. You guys have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some water, you guys, no problem. So yeah, one ration each, and yeah.
Does anyone need a long rest? Can we just take a short rest?
We could. I don't really need a long rest, but I'd like
I
my
mean, I
spells
wouldn't mind.
back.
I'm at down to
So-
one range, so I would that yeah. You guys are making me rage left and right here.
Okay.
No, you're deciding to rage after night.
It's all your faults.
Mr. Headband of Intelligence can't decide not when to win and not rage.
Yeah. I believe this is the 4th day, right? Right.
Since we've been here, we're still on
This
the
is
first
the
day. since we arrived.
no the
like
since
day
the
2.
leaving the town. I think.
Leaving New Eastro?
Yeah.
Oh, is this leaving your
Traveling
Easter?
with the
No,
bar.
it was
Was it?
we
I
traveled
see.
for a good while, like weeks.
Yeah, I need.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to,
we're in silver or whatever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how many days it had been past. Let's.
It was 7 days until we met Buck.
It
was
was
going to be-
not. It
Alright.
was like 3.
Yeah,
No, it was 7 days.
because
Was
we
it?
we had
It was
a
gonna be
lot of
13
thick.
days overall.
We had a lot of thickness to go through, so we were
Okay,
traveling at
s-
half speed.
Oh yeah, because then we saw the animals and we saw more animals.
All right, it's a 400.
yeah.
So it took a 10 days total for you guys to get there. This is a day 11.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's a day 11, and yeah, 11's the end. Woo.
But I mean, as a wanderer, when we're wandering in a non-poisonous area,
Yeah, you can get food.
I can
outside.
find food
We
and water. for
we were
everybody.
getting food and stuff
Yeah.
that way.
That's why I
so
don't ask you guys to take up rations if I think it's reasonable already. But yeah, you guys have no problem with rations at the moment. But at that time it didn't. But 11th day end. No. No. All right. Yeah. No worries. A tornado is tornado. I'll be alive. Oh well. That happened. So yes,
So-
all of you guys go to the upstairs and like decide to take a rest and
The upstairs area with the lady. was found?
I don't know
Yeah.
what exactly.
I remove her from the bed. I'm gonna pick her up and remove her from the bed and take the bed as my own, like wipe it off.
And yeah, you guys notices that Buck is really sick and he falls unconscious.
You mean a tornado doesn't take him away, really?
Mick, why are you taking the bed when Buck needs it more?
Oh, come on, he'll be fine. We've seen plenty of people get over this sickness, right?
No, I've never seen this kind of sickness before, and we're surrounded by poisonous material.
Well, if he prays about it, I'm sure he'll get better.
All right.
Nothing cures like a little bit of faith.
I take the edge of the bed and I kick, like I lift it up so Mick falls off, or actually steps off, and lay it down and I pick Buck and I put him on the bed.
Okay, the bed was on the downstairs. You guys are in the downstairs or upstairs?
No, the upstairs, the third level or whatever it is, with the lady. I removed the lady from the bed with the mosquito and all that, with the locked door.
Oh, yes. On the second floor. Yeah, upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I guess that's where we all are.
Yeah. So where do you
Before
put Jessica's dead? Nameless dead body. Where would you like to put nameless dead body?
Is there? I haven't actually been upstairs, so I guess
Okay.
her and
I
the
wanna
mosquito
say-
can just get shoved in a corner. But is there any cabinets or anything, like a armoire or something?
No, there are some bookshelves on the surroundings. That's about it.
Can I
no,
search
just
for
shove it in
the
corner.
material that we've missed that brings name to the dead body?
Hmm?
Can I search for the source of Jessica?
Source of Jessica?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, you named her, so there has to be a way that we learn her name. Is what he's getting at. So like we must have missed something. Is there like a journal she left, or like in the books
It's
that
a
we
little
picked
bit
up? Like,
meta a little bit, I'll say.
No,
Oh, yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm not. That was a sarcastic. But I do want to go to the third level, which Georgia's never been up to yet.
yeah, me and him
And
haven't
kind
been
of
up there yet.
poke around and try to, knowing now what I know about. Okay, a Nexus has been here. I'm familiar with Nexuses. What do I need to look for in terms of any books or anything like that to help me figure out the Nexus in this area? So I'm going to be searching through books and any material that I can find before I take my long rest.
Many of these books are actually just entertainment books. Some of them are philosophy about what is the meaning of life. What do we exist? How many carrots do we need? Something like that.
Why
And
do
some
they
of them
have so much
entertainment.
porn?
What?
It's just nonstop
Fine! On the corner,
cottontails on cottontails.
you
Like-
find the section that is, explicit. It was like kind of well hidden, like a stash on the corner. You think some people come here for the good time?
It was like a thesaurus book, but when you open it up, it's not a thesaurus book.
It's a book within a book. It's all covered in magazines.
I pocket.
All
I
cut
pocket,
away.
I pocket two of the books to give to what's his name?
Crash Crunch?
It's in chat. It's in chat.
Oh, okay.
It's the wolf guy who married the bunny folk. If ever I see him
Oh.
again, I'm gonna sleight of hand him some books.
All right, add to Lapiden.
Erotic tales.
Sure.
Erotica.
Sure, add two of that. Yeah.
Erotic tales. I like that.
Lapidin?
Lapiden erotic. Tail number 1 and number 2. It's a tail, not tail. So.
It should be number 1 and number 3, and you have to search for number 2.
I need number 2. I got the sequel. Ah!
I know there's number 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I feel like there should be like a side name for each of those books, but we'll come up with it later.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yes.
One of them- Cottonmouth. And the
The hidden carrot.
Oh my god. You find the cotton mouse and hidden carrot. You add it into your inventory. Yeah, it'll be a.
This is why I play D&D, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Yeah,
But nothing on a Nexus. Son of a bitch.
you found the ancient. You found the ancient erotica of Lapidan folks. Yeah, maybe you can revive literature in their culture. But yes, you guys take a long rest. So what day
Sure.
is it right now?
11th day.
Right? Yeah. Okay,
The
so-
11th day.
Yeah, 11th day it comes to an end as you take a long rest, and day 12, the morning will come. Last night's sleep was kind of, interrupted at the beginning part. I was like, there's like a constant tapping on the outside, but soon enough, it sounds like raindrops outside, like rhythmical and like just background noises, and soon all of you just take it as environment noise. You don't get bothered by it. And you'll wake up peacefully, fully rested.
Yay.
Alright, what do you do? And you notice
Good
is
question.
that Buck is really sick.
Oh,
We should
no.
leave Buck here for now.
Buck's done pretty good on his own in the wild.
I'd leave a
Wow.
healing potion on the side.
Are you,
And
are you sincerely suggesting leaving him in a building which is commonly surrounded by
this
zombies?
is probably the most secure building in all of town.
Yeah,
But how
I
would
mean,
you
there's
get out?
that.
So here's my question, though. I was honestly expecting some form of teleportation circle here,
No,
which
that's
we
a
do
different
not
area.
find. Yeah, we didn't find it. So where would that go?
To home or the laboratory.
Or
Clearly
to the
not here.
Nexus? The Nexus is either under that pool of mercury, or it's by the teleportation circle.
Let's
I mean,
go
not by
to-
the teleportation, but at the teleportation. Like, the teleportation circle will take us to the.
Yeah,
freaking
I get
Nexus.
what you mean.
But we need to figure out if we need to go through the pool of mercury.
Well, that could easily kill us, so I think we should check out the teleporter first.
I don't
Does
know.
anyone
Like
have-
Mercury.
does anyone
Hold on.
have
Mercury is
anything-
falling from the sky outside. So is it really different than just walking through a pool of mercury? Like they said that there was an opening at the other end. Like it's just a small way, right? Like would it really
I
be
don't
that
know.
different? We don't have anything to
Does
cover our
anyone
heads
have
once
any
we go
magical
outside.
means to go through that pool of mercury downstairs?
Magical means no.
No.
I have no magic at all, so I mean, I'm out of the loop. But I can tie a rope to myself, and as long as you're ready to spray mercury off of me, I can jump and see what I can find down there, and you guys can pull me out
I
and
don't
wash
think
me
there's
off
much we
quickly.
could do if part of you gets turned into mercury.
Yeah, we saw what happened to those clothes. Even if your
And
clothes
the
start
bow.
turning to mercury and stuff, the only thing
Yeah,
that's
but
is
I've
other
stood
metal
in
stuff.
mercury. I put my hand in mercury once. I mean, I felt okay. It felt like it was draining me a little bit, but I felt okay.
I don't
Yeah.
think the rain is the same as submerging yourself. I can walk through the rain and be perfectly fine. But sticking my hand in something like that will make me feel tired. Completely submerging yourself so it goes up your nose and in your ears. I don't think
Yeah, but you have that little thing of water that'll, gush off everything, right?
No, that only lets you walk on it. It
No,
doesn't
not
let
the not the ring of water walker. I'm talking about that jug, like you sprayed the bunny with.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, if you want to
maybe
commit
before
suicide,
Mercury
I'll
gets a
let
hold
you.
of me. I don't know.
Yeah, just think of it like a little bath. We're taking a little bath. We go. Yeah, haven't you ever been
question
to?
about
It's
the
either
rope,
we need to
though.
get out of here and go to that teleportation circle, or we need to find a way through that pool of Mercury.
One question about the rope idea. Even if you don't get turned to mercury immediately, the rope might, in which case it won't hold up.
Oh, that is actually a
So
good
that's
point.
smart.
I do have, and
Well, let's just leave the way we came.
there's one totem
kill
that
some
I've
zombies.
always held on with.
I like killing zombies.
No, that I don't think will work though. Never mind.
Yeah. We can leave and try and head towards the teleporter.
Okay, how do we suppose we get past those bunnies? Do we do the same thing like we did last time?
Yeah, we
pretty
can open the
much.
door and
Turn
have
the
him
undead, I think is what you called it.
Yeah, with Yogg's power, all things are possible.
turn undead.
Hmm.
If you're ready to do that.
Yeah.
If we do, let's make sure 100% that we don't need to come back here. Let's
That's
do one
true.
more walkthrough of this level, next level, and probably not the one below. I don't really feel like dealing with the zombified lizard folks and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But
We'll do an investigation check of these current floors.
see if we find something. If we don't, I guess we can consider this area done.
You already investigated multiple times. I'll say that you guys find as much as you found so far.
Okay. And that includes looting the Jessica again. That's we don't call Jessica. Mikey the
you
mosquito.
know who? Yes, you know who you investigated.
The one
She
who's not being
who
named.
will not be named.
She who is unnamed shall not be. You don't mention the name of she who is unnamed. So.
I really feel bad that we've seen her, right? We haven't really, she's just there. We should leave, some marker.
Well, we're leaving Buck, apparently.
We don't know her name either, so... What if we were to call her Jessica?
You want to just take the unnamed with us? Do you really care that much? I got to look at her. It doesn't look like the person in the picture, I thought we were trying to save her, but now she's all bloated and distended.
So the person on the locket didn't match the person up here?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, actually,
Different.
no, it looks the same. Actually, yeah.
It does look the same.
What?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say that when me and Buck looked at the picture?
Yeah, we were upstairs, and that's like one of those things. Okay, it's what I asked first, but
I guess I didn't hear it or misunderstood it.
okay, that's fine. So, okay.
No wonder
well,
you look familiar.
They look familiar.
So that lizard zombie had a necklace with her picture in it?
Yeah, probably her dad.
What? I mean, I
Hey,
guess.
do you guys want to do an experiment with me?
No.
Oh, what?
Fine.
Oh my god.
What do you want to do?
I was thinking, I thought maybe this is my romantic east side coming out that very rarely ever does. What if we were to take the body of this girl downstairs and chuck it into the pool of mercury?
So
Would
she
she
can
come
become a
back
mercury
herself and be reunited with the lizard guy?
as a
mean,
mercury
maybe.
zombie?
But
Well, yeah, but it's not like she can really do anything.
I'm not helping you defile a corpse. Alright.
I mean, she might be a magic user. She was up here reading books. I don't really want a magic zombie to deal with.
Neither there,
I
she
don't
was
really
looking at
like-
rabbit porn.
Wait, what?
What?
I mean, maybe she's getting ready for her friend. We could just chuck her body down to the lizard man and see what he does to it. How about that? Would that be good enough for you? I mean, he's covered in mercury. If he does it, then I won't feel so bad. We shouldn't do it, though.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. You're disgusting.
You guys are both disgusting. You can't call him disgusting while you help.
All right, so we take
This is
that
still
out.
science, all right?
Me and Mick carefully carry the body, probably have it on a blanket downstairs, and then do the rope trick and climb down the rope, and carefully, and then when we're at near the base,
Okay.
we
What's the order of going down?
I'll probably be first, since if he slips, I can probably catch him and hold on to him.
And who's holding Jessica's The one who is unnamed, who is going to hold her?
I'll hold her.
You're holding her, and how are you climbing down?
I'll take the rope of climbing. If she's on a blanket, I'll wrap the rope of climbing around, and then have it wrapped around my waist. So she's kind of like just sliding down the incline with us on the blanket, with the rope of climbing.
Yeah. You guys have enough ropes. I mean, you guys get 100 more.
Yeah, we have
the
plenty. We
guy.
have a lot.
So, yeah. Alright, so you do that, and you're going down first, and also you guys all come stairs, all come downstairs. You notice them fighting again. Those four guys are at them again.
Oh, interesting.
And also you guys come though, you know their strengths. You can probably easily defeat them. First thing that it does is that it turns around and looks at Mick, and his eye immediately goes red. And actually, not
His
not
eyes,
Mick.
his eyes aren't already red.
His eyes
Looks
not
at
red
Georgia.
normally. Looks at Georgia,
Okay.
right? And looks at the corpse that you're currently carrying, and his eye turns red and actually starts charging at you, and it doesn't seem to be happy about Mick as well. But I'll say that you
That
can
makes sense.
easily defeat it if you want to. But
Yeah,
you
you can
will
say
be
that.
treated as a hostile creature. Okay. You can defeat all four zombies again, and those will be, on the ground, all will be defeated. It seems to be specifically hostile against two of you. But yes.
So we can't just like drop the body and run. We'd have to defeat them again, and then
Yep, now they have turned into pool again.
okay,
Okay.
then we can leave the body and then investigate it later. The science.
Yeah, since we did all that work in like defeating them again, I'll follow through and I'll just take the body with the blanket, and I'll just kind of dip it into the pool of mercury. And once it's sufficiently covered, I'll take it out and I'll put it next
Oh
to
my God.
to the lizard folk.
I think that's an evil action in general. Does anyone oppose that this is an evil action?
I
No,
oppose.
it's kinda
Well,
dumb.
I believe it's evil, but like I would oppose him doing that. And
No, I know you're opposing it in player, but like everyone agrees that this is an act of evil. In player?
yes,
You don't?
Oh, I don't think
it's
so.
evil.
All right.
I think evil has a sense.
you
I just
you
think
are
he's an
trying to
idiot.
make zombies. I think
Well,
As a
not
player.
necessarily. I was trying to reunite possibly two loves.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
peaceful enough.
I think he was
That's
just
that
dumb.
was my mindset of it all.
Me, I'm asking as a player, not as characters. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
All right. That's good enough reason for me. Yeah. Because if everyone thinks it's evil, you get a point of evil. But
yeah.
it's not.
If you guys thought I was trying to make a zombie just to make a fifth one down there, then yeah, that's freaking evil.
All
But
right.
Zordred had good intentions.
All right. So yeah, two of your characters like shaking your heads. So it's like Georgia is like going and dipping the body, or at least
you
attempt
foolish.
to. You guys can interrupt in any way, but
I'm not even there.
Yeah.
oh, I thought everyone's there.
No,
No.
I was by the
okay.
door. I didn't even want to be a part of it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm by the door.
Oh, then there's actually combat time, but because I thought like all of you guys go there, you can easily dispatch it. But if Georgia goes in alone, he may take a few hits.
No, it's me and Zordred. It's just the two of us.
Okay, I think you two are probably
Yeah.
good enough too. All right, that's good enough for me.
But as
Alright.
he dips it into the body, I'm like, no, that is not what we agreed on. We're just gonna leave it. He'll deal with it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like we talked about this.
I
do you
roll
dip
my
it
eyes
anyway?
and stop, and then I don't dip it into the pool of mercury. I just sit it on top of the pool of mercury that was the lizard folk.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm like, okay, let's go.
I'm like, good enough, I guess. They'll figure it out. And I head up.
All right.
Hey, you check the fuck's done tampering with a dead body?
We weren't tampering. We just delivered
I've been
some
dead for
healing.
200 years. If I knew that I died away from a
Desecrating.
loved one, I would not have been very happy.
Think of it.
Knowing that
They're
I put her
buried.
next to a loved one and him next to a loved one, even
they're
if they
buried,
are Mercury zombies, I'm okay with that.
yeah, they're like buried together. It's that sort of thing.
Like literally, because he was a
Right.
pile of dead Mercury and I put her on top of it.
Yeah,
I
So,
don't
we're
want to
gonna
hear him.
we're gonna end this mess soon enough.
I'm done. I don't want to hear that. Let's just get out of here before you find another body to throw in a pool.
oh, cool.
All right. Yolgain joins up at the very top of the cliff. On the very ground floor of this shelter area. And yeah, you guys open the door.
Well, I have to actually run to the restroom real quick,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then yeah.
All right, let's take
You
a
have-
You guys
washroom
want
break.
to mess with Zordred in terms of just pretending he's there but not? That's fine too.
We'll take washroom break. And
Okay.
be in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Then.
Good. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yep.
Cool. So, is it just me, or are we stalling in hopes that Buck comes back?
I don't think we're stalling. I think we just had our bladders synced. You know when like women spend too much time together and they get their periods synced? Well, for men it's the bladders.
No, but come on, like we did like several investigations. We were goofing off with the books, and Now that,
that wasn't me stalling. That was me trying to figure out the solution to this goddamn campaign.
but there was a lot of like this stuff where we were kind of hoping he'd come. No, no one else was thinking that. Okay, just
No, that honestly, sometimes I talk too much. If Zordred's talking too much, just shut him up and say, "No, Zordred, we're doing this."
well, I was happy enough stalling because I kind of feel bad about progressing. Three of us, like I mean, this is our core group at this point.
Well,
People
we
come and
can
go,
we
but-
can say theoretically that he got better and he's with us, but he's not actually with us. Like he's NPCing with us.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Like
He's
we'll
having,
go do things, and he's not here, and in the middle of a tornado, man.
Hey, since we're not in session right now, and we're chit chatting. Does Discord take a lot of CPU and memory usage from you guys?
It certainly takes a lot of
No.
traffic for me.
Because
No,
right now
no.
it's taking up 20% of my CPU and
On the
a
video.
quarter gig of memory.
I mean, to be fair, I'm running Firefox and the PDF in the background, so like it's taking the most of it compared to the other things right now, but it's not taking a lot.
For me, it's taking
Oh
most
yeah,
I know
of
on my
my
laptop.
CPU.
I'm running Firefox on my VM just to mandate that it doesn't take up all my resources.
So, you know, I don't know, not a lot,
No
but
worries. But yeah.
I was just curious if it was like my Discord or if it was something else. But it's taking up a lot of CPU. I'm gonna Google it while I am. Maybe later, not now.
All right.
I'll Google
So,
later.
what you guys do?
Oh,
We bust out buns glazing. Guns glazing.
Buns, yes.
I guess, yeah, man. Let's blaze some buns.
You got some.
out of
big
curiosity,
buns.
here's a crazy idea. If you want a crazy idea, instead of going buns blazing, we open up the trap door.
Huh?
We blockade the staircase, and we make like a rope or something like that to pull the door open and bring all these hundreds of bunnies down and towards the underground.
What? I don't see how you know they all go into the underground. It just seems like we'd be blockaded.
What if we just let in a couple?
Okay, so we
What
know
if we
that
like
there's a
opened up the door
we,
slightly and then shoved it closed after a couple came in?
we know that there's a pool that has an exit that only silvered bunnies can go through, so they have a way out, and they would just come full circle, and
Oh,
we'd be
that's
trapped
smart.
in a circuit. Yeah, that doesn't work.
I think
So
we should
then-
just bust it.
Yeah, we just leave. We go now.
Okay, so same plan. We'll.
Yeah,
You
Do
open the
they
door.
need to see you for your little turn undead
yeah.
thing, or
It's
can you do it?
everybody that can see me within. What is it? 30 feet, I think. Yeah. Everybody's affected within 30 or 60 feet of me. I think. I think it's. I think the
Okay.
reason why we
And how do
took
we do
this
it from this
corner.
side?
I have to open the door and be the first one out, and then everything will run away from me. And then we just go back the way we came, I guess, because that should
Okay.
give us 30 feet of clearing.
You do know there's a whole bunch of rabbits trying to get through, so as soon as they get a crack, all their weight is going to be pushing on that door to swing it open. I'm just saying it's not as easy as when we were behind them.
We'll have to fight a little bit so I can get more to see me then. Clear a path so I can stand in front of the door.
Okay. Is there like a table or anything of the sort?
There are
That
bookshelves upstairs.
Okay.
There's piano that you fixed.
I don't think that'll fit through the trap door.
It is a tiny bunny one, so.
Well, I was just thinking about like getting like something heavy and blocky that I can, like when they open the door, I can try to push back the wave ever so slightly, just enough to give Mick time enough to cast a spell.
There are bookshelves above us, I mentioned. So you can probably bring down the bookshelves.
Yeah, I'll bring down a bookshelf.
Alright, you put a bookshelf and place it in front of the door.
Yeah, and I'm actually holding the bookshelf. Like I put my fist through the shelving units, or through the backside, and holding it on tightly to make it like a giant ass shield, to fend off the wave of bunnies that is about to come through.
Okay.
Okay, could you get the door?
I don't think I'm strong enough, but alright.
All the weight on the other side of that door is going to make it really easy.
I don't think that's how doors work, but okay. What do I roll, Noni?
You roll strength check.
Yay, -1.
You're trying to open the door. It's like. It's not open.
I will assist with the door.
But you need to have the action ready. Could just give me your ogre bands and then we can short rest.
Yep, you go there and it is currently opening the door, and you have unlocked the door. You can just open it.
All right, it is unlocked, so Kay can open it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're opening the door, what is everyone doing?
I have the bookcase like long ways, down low with myself braced. And I'm going to be following the as the door opens. The bookcase is going to be in the open space, as I'm kind of bent over, kind of. I'm the football defensive man, so to speak.
All right. As the door opens and you push open the door, a bunch of these things start to swarm in, and you're trying to block it with the thing. And let's roll initiative and see what we do. And I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna make all of them go at the same turn.
And
Oh
we're
my
all-
god, I got 20. Look at that,
Wow.
19, 20, 21. Oh my god, it couldn't be more perfect.
All right. So as the door opens, and currently these things are trying to break into the door. And Kay, what do you like to do?
Well, they're like immediately in front of the door. There's just a horde of zombies, right?
Yep.
So I can't. I'll take the dodge action and then. Or wait, no, I'll hold my
The
action
entrance
to
is
run.
actually currently blocked by Zordred with the bookshelf. And nothing can come in. You would
Yeah.
have some limitation on your vision as well. It's very hard to see them. With sharpshooter, you can shoot them though. Yeah.
But I'm not. There's like 100. I'm not gonna shoot individual zombies. I don't even have 100 arrows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I hold the dash action to run out the moment Mick clears the horde?
Rule wise is not a thing, but I'll say yeah. Why not? All right, Zordred.
Bonus action, I will push the rage out. As I use the bookcase to shove as much of them in front of me away, and kind of get, because I realized that how short they were. I try to put the bookcase down, kind of like angle it so that all the zombie things have line of sight on Mick, who's behind me.
Okay, roll strength check.
Could it be athletics? Which
Let me check the rule. Look at shove.
I think a push attack is athletics against their athletics.
If you're raging, you have an advantage on strength checks.
Are you raging?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
as a
I
bonus
said
action,
bonus
he
action
did.
rage.
But you wouldn't have an advantage on.
Okay, it's
athletics.
actually an attack action, so make it attack.
Okay, just a base attack. That's
Reckless attack.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Reckless
Wait.
attack,
Instead of
you might
making
do
attack, make athletic check.
Okay.
So it
Yeah,
is athletics. And
Yep.
do I get advantage because it's a strength check?
Yep. You do.
Alright.
23.
Okay. And I'll say reasonably in front of the door there are 2 bunnies, and will be. I'll just say one gets an advantage. I mean, I don't think it can beat you ever, with like.
I mean, if it has a plus 3.
It is +1, so with the
Oh.
nat 20, it won't beat you. So yes, you should be able to easily push away the zombies, and once like you push a few of them away, and
Then I kind of duck out of the way. So all the zombies in front of me have line of sight on
Okay.
Mick.
I'll say that area here is an open area that you created by shoving them away.
Nice.
All right, that's
Okay.
your turn, and Mick.
All right, I'm gonna step open into the open area. I guess. Am I in the doorway or like what is that? Is that out past?
Yep, you
So
are a
all
little bit
these people
outside
can
of the
see me?
doorway.
Okay, cool. And I'm gonna
Not
do.
everyone will be able to see you. I'll say these are fine, but like this one, these three won't be included. If you're
No,
talking
it's
about
just.
sight.
Yeah. Here, I'll do the thing again where it's You want me to read it or post it? Because it's
Post
part
it,
of the Oath
yeah.
of the Devotion.
Yeah, always
Yeah,
post it instead
it's
of reading it. And
so long. Oh my god.
alright, Oath of Devotion and which one? Turn Undead.
Turn undead. Yeah, turn the unholy symbol. Speak a prayer. Fiends and undead.
Are you
Use
really
one of my
just
See
channels.
or hear
Divinity.
you. All of them can see or hear you. So
Okay, so 30 feet.
it's literally
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah, except that one. But yeah, sure, except that one. Okay. These two will not be affected, but all the other groups will be affected.
Okay.
And I will be. What's your save?
It is what, a charisma save, right? Or is it a wisdom? Must make a wisdom against my charisma. What is it against? I don't
Use
understand.
spell save DC.
A spell save DC? Okay, yeah, my spell save DC is like 15, I think, or something. Let me double check.
And
It's
wisdom.
16 actually. Yeah, it's a 16 spell save DC.
Wisdom they have +0. So as you see it, and two of the group will make it. I'll say that is the third and fifth from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one made it. The far one. Oh my god! Why? Pain and suffering.
Suffer.
Oh my god. Okay, and so this one made it. So I'm gonna mark the one
Okay.
who made it instead of marking the one who failed, because you know there are only two succeeded.
Okay.
Pain and
All
suffering.
right.
Well, yes, you see that all the zombies in front of you are currently turned, and as they are affected by the holy light, they won't be able to do anything but to run away. So now they are. So in every turn, using his action, will move away, and cannot take reaction. All right.
Will I be able to use my hell dash to run out now?
Let's do a
All right. I
mixed
sprint out with
movement
my
first.
bookcase, and I hold the bookcase up above me.
Okay.
We have a new canoe, guys.
No, but before that, let the Mick do the thing first. So Mick, you still have your turn. Would you like to move or stuff?
I don't know. I mean, do any of these guys move as a reaction?
No, they can't move as reaction. I mean,
Okay, so I'm stuck against a wall of zombies right now. They don't run from me yet.
They're hostile creatures occupying space. Yeah, you can technically move through them.
No, so like, yeah, that's me. I mean, I've got no space to move, and
All right, now is K then.
that was my action. So
All
I
right.
thought they ran away too. My held action was for when they clear out, not when he does his thing. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Then nothing happens, and in their turn, they horde of zombies. I should just mark this one too. I'm gonna color all the hordes. More like I'm gonna delete all the non-hordes, because you know who cares about them. That should be good enough. All the hordes are to disperse and run away as dash away from you. And these two hordes, their movements will be interrupted, just like the previous one. As these ones try to stay away from you guys, they cannot move towards you, as like their movement is getting blocked by. And this is a time where everything like kind of clears up for the moment. And you, K, prepared action, prepared movement.
yeah. I'm just gonna spider climb up this building here.
All right, make Constitution saving throw.
For what?
Rain is still raging.
Ah, fuck! I forgot to say I used my shield.
I'm gonna roll 1d20 to see how bad rain is today. This is a different day. 1 is bad for you guys, 20 is good for you guys. Okay. Rain is all as bad as previously, and you make the saving throw. No problem. Alright, that was a reaction, and Kay, is your turn.
Okay, now can I specifically use my shield to block the rain like last time?
Yes, but without the water thingy, you would still make saving throw, but with advantage as you try to shelter it. And they
What you mean
will
without the
make
water
saving throws at the end of their turn to turn, right? Do they? Or do they not make it? I think they don't make it, right?
The DC is a 16, so the 20 makes it.
No, they don't make it at the end of turn. So yeah, so unless you deal
Oh,
damage,
is that
to
what
them,
you're asking?
yeah,
If they
yeah.
roll again?
Yeah, they don't roll again. Never mind. So yeah, Kay, yeah. Sorry.
What do you mean without the water thing? I had the ring
No.
of water walking.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right. Yep, you don't need to. Yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna take out the water thing, and geyser a line.
Okay.
I guess.
Uh. Sure. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking if this is a thing. I was like, yeah, sure. But yeah, you clear this line over here, and as long as you're going that line, you shouldn't be able to. Well, just the feet though. You don't need to make any save for stepping on them. That's your turn. Anything else?
I'm gonna keep moving. No, I'll stay here. Yeah.
Okay. So you have a shield on one hand and decanter on the other hand, and that is your turn.
Yep.
And Zordred.
Alright. I will wait, where's my token?
Is it under me?
Oh, it is. I'll take the I'll take that bookcase.
Mhm.
Flip it as if it was the canoe. Yeah, holding it above my head.
All right.
And I will get underneath Mick and Buck. And I will hold my action to, I guess, dash.
All right.
To use my movement with their movement and to keep up with them. And I'll just move along with them so they're protected by the mercury rain.
Okay. Yeah. Rule-wise, as I mentioned previously, moving out of your turn is not a thing in D&D apparently. But I'll say sure why not, because it's cool. You guys are friends. So yeah.
Technically, dash is an action, and you can hold an action.
Dash is the action to add the basic movement speed on top of your movement speed, but out of your turn you have 0 movement speed. So. But yes, Mick.
All right. So these little eyes represent 10, right?
Yes,
That's
each
what
of
we
them
agreed on
are
last
10
time?
zombies, a group of them.
Okay. So we're gonna go this way.
Yep, as you're
Towards
moving.
K.
Yeah, as you're moving, Zordru will also move with you. And there is a wall over there that you can jump up, but easily enough, you should be able to do so. And
Okay.
and where K is, and make wisdom saving throw, I guess.
Wisdom.
No, Constitution saving
Okay.
throw. Constitution. Yeah.
Okay.
With advantage.
Okay.
You should make it. I mean, they're low DC. You made it. Nothing happens. Anything else?
How did I roll 2 14s? What is that? What's the whole point of having advantage? Terrible.
Anything else?
I don't think I can. Oh, actually, no. Hold on. What is the range on this? What am I? I don't know what I'm measuring. Elf Blast goes 120 feet. Can I hit anything?
You can, but if you hit something, then you know your turn on that will end.
No, but what about these guys that aren't turned? Can I hit any of them?
Yeah,
Are
you
those
can.
guys within?
Although, I guess.
Would that mass of people that are definitely still angry at us, rather than the ones that are fearing me, could I pick out like a few of them and be like, pew pew? Would that be? feasible, or is it too much confusion?
If
Do
you
you
were
think?
to look at it, they're actually not even looking at you. They're looking at the door, open door.
Okay.
So if you were to shoot at them, they will actually look at you.
Okay. Well, if they're not interested in me, then I'm not interested in them. So.
Okay.
So then, no, we're just looking to get the hell out of there. So yeah.
All right. In their
Carry
turn,
on.
they're gonna actually, as the thing clears up, these things dash at the door, and all of them, like 10 zombies goes in, and 20 zombies. Oh my god, 20 zombies go into the door. Yeah, they dash in.
Cool.
Shit, we forgot to close the door.
Why didn't you guys close the door?
Was there something we needed to stop them from getting?
We don't know, that's the point. But clearly they were something they wanted.
All right. As they're going in, the other things are like running away from you guys. And K.
You guys want to go back in and follow them?
Oh, hell no. There's like 20 of them in there now.
Yes, and they're all contained.
I
You
still
were able to
don't
kill one with one hit. That's just 20 hits. It's much better than 100.
I never killed one with one hit. Oh, no, I did, yeah.
You did!
I don't have 20 regular arrows.
Can't you just stab something sometimes? I swear.
They're already in. Let's just go.
Alright, let's just go. Fine.
And I want to start moving as a group again, using the decanter to clear a path as they hold up.
All right. Let me put you guys.
Something tells me we should have gone through that pool. Oh my god.
What pool? I mean, pool is fine. I mean, there are multiple ways. Who knows?
Okay.
We're the Tuesday group now.
I was actually going to say before we change maps like that, Smodred will run back and close the door. He'll leave the bookcase with you all. I'm sure
I'll
if you
hold
can
it up
hold
with
it
my
up.
ogre strength. Yeah, just ogre
And,
strength it.
He can run, close the door, and come back in one move.
Yeah.
He just needs to do the Constitution save.
Also, the strength check.
Okay, so con save.
And as you look inside, these bunnies are actually hugging each other.
Maybe you should just leave them. That seems cute.
And
Wait, what?
Probably evil, but kind of cute.
Yeah, you make the con save and make strength check to close the door.
Wait, I see I'm hugging?
Yeah, they're actually hugging and some of them are jumping.
Do I see any of them trying to scratch out that trap door back there?
Trapdoor, no one does. Yeah. At the moment. You don't know, but
They're trying to get out of the mercury. I leave the door open. I rush back. I don't close it.
okay.
That was adorable.
All
Just saw me
right.
going.
But I do tell the group what I saw. I come back like they're happy.
Soldiers are
Are undead
zombies.
happy?
Soldiers are zombies. You must be mistaken.
They were
You-
hugging
the-
each other.
The mercury's been getting to your brain. I'm sorry. You probably have to take off that headband. That's probably
No,
Grove's point.
They were hugging each other. They were showing emotion. Do undead show emotion?
Of course not. So you must be mistaken. You should have
Maybe
shut that
they're
door.
just-
Your romantic side has got you with making
No,
more undead
I'm
things.
serious though. They were jumping up and down and hugging each other. None of them were trying to go deeper like we thought.
Hmm.
They might be more cursed beings than actual undead.
What you mean, like werewolves?
I guess kind of.
The elusive jackalope. Maybe we finally found it. Yes.
Well, maybe we should ask this jackalope what the hell is going on if they're willing to speak with us.
I've never found a
They're
jackalope.
not
All right, that's the
humming.
trick. Ah.
We've tried speaking many times. They all just like.
We
at
tried
us.
speaking once by you spraying it with water.
No, we've tried speaking 3 times.
I refuse to speak to zombies.
I
They
just
always
tried to
just-
speak to the lizard guy.
Hey, does your jug take do I need to spend time with your jug to use it?
No, it's not attunement.
Can I borrow it for a second?
That depends what you plan to do with it.
There are
Just make it more-
plenty of zombies around if you want to experiment. I mean, you can move your token.
No, but I
wherever-
want to experiment specifically with the ones inside the dome.
You want to blast them with water?
Only if they're willing, if they understand.
Yeah, you guys have like 1 minute until the rest of the horde come back. But yeah, you can.
have-
You can try.
We have 1 minute. We need to get the hell out of here.
We got to be quick, but I think we can manage something.
I
Quickly.
don't want you to lose my defined. Bleh.
Okay, I grab the jug and I dash back. And while they're hugging and stuff, I don't use the jug immediately. But like, you're inside. Like I yell out and you're inside. You're inside. Can I help with anything? And I spray the jug off to the side, like away from them, but off to the side, like just a gushing. See if any of them take any cues.
You come and start shouting, right? Although the right, like the one that are near you, that are turned away from you, doesn't seem to respond. But the ones outside, like that, like looks at you, like they do seem to see you, and you see them like open their mouths up and has like this weird screeching comes out. It's like. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be as hostile as before.
Okay, so they're yelling at me, and they're not taking any consideration to the water to try to quote unquote clean themselves off. They're just hugging each other, doing their thing, and that's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tried. Bye.
All right. So,
Alright.
you would actually notice that before the other bunnies comes back in, the door closes, and you see that some of the other bunnies inside probably close the door. And soon enough, the rest of the bunnies comes back, and they're all knocking on the door again. And then now there's 80 of them instead of 100. All right.
I'm taking my decanter back.
I kept it back rolling, like. Yeah, like I just handed it to you, straight to you, and I took over the bookcase again.
Here, you can have this back. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's get moving. I think
To the
Buck said
teleportation
that-
circle.
teleportation circle was like east of here.
Yeah, if only we had like a map that could show us exactly the direction we
I mean,
needed to
Buck's
head.
with us. He can lead us. He's just not here. To be this.
He's really sick right now. He doesn't. You don't think that he can help you at the moment.
Oh.
You can.
I've got him over my shoulder or something to carry him. Something.
Georgia, you have seen this sickness before. It is the disease that you one of you guys have diagnosed before. It's a player absonitis. It's striking again. It's a serious disease.
God damn it.
If left unattended for a long time, it's lethal.
You think with all this magic available, we'd find a cure for this absentitis?
Well, you just gotta pray it away, man. You gotta have faith.
Noni, what are you gonna do if we wish the absentitis away? What's your excuse?
You think of a new disease?
Just
You
start
try.
killing characters. Just start killing characters. Oh, sorry, you're dead. You can't come back now.
Very vital to live. You wished away like organs. All right, can we start heading to the teleportation circle?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the general location that he had mentioned to you.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
And there were some minor encounters in between. There are some mercury creatures running around, but you should be able to get there without too much trouble with your tokens. Woo.
So, I mean, did we have to fight anything or no?
You would, but nothing that is major that I don't want to eat up the group's time with.
Okay.
The other group, I would, because they gain EXP by combat, but you guys don't, and like, you guys are high enough level, you can just, murder them.
Yep. It's dead. It's dead. It's dead.
Yeah, it's like always
We don't-
hostile. Pew pew pew. Oh, it's dead.
We don't need to like flex all the time. Just Zordra just one-shotting everything. Oh, can
Oh
I
my
use my
God,
second
boy.
for the third thing?
And also I mentioned to the players, like these enemies are the strongest enemy in the area was the golem. But yes, as you guys approach, you see that there is the similar type of teleportation circle that was used in the university back there. And there is some obelisk that were like rising up, surrounding it, that have been like knocked down and broken. Currently, they are, some of them. I guess I'll just kind of describe them in picture. Why not?
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, we got traveled to the astral plane? It's all white and ghostly? Like, what's going
The
on?
boy.
There is a teleporting circle in the center. Like, there's some magic stuff going on.
Cool.
And there's
Star of David?
there is the obelisk that are around, and one of them got knocked down, and there's like a broken piece on the ground. Actually, the one to the south does. If I remember correctly. Yeah. So,
One of the obelisks are broken.
yep, the one to the south. This one is broken.
How
And the
broken?
pieces are lying down on the ground, and there is the some steps and one place like you can see where it's a slot where you put in an orb. That's where the golem that you have seen in the the university ruins, where you slotting in the thing that you guys have, the oh my god, that thing,
The ball.
yeah, the ball,
Stone.
yes,
Yeah.
the black stone, yes.
Could I possibly use mending on the pieces in the obelisk to put them back together?
I will help by holding up the pieces.
I'll say that you can take some time to repair the obelisk. I'll say roll Arcana with mending.
Okay.
But yeah, you're using your magic to fix it. And with mending spell, and you're repairing the obelisk, and surrounding 5 obelisks have been fully restored.
Yes, I did something with it.
Woo!
Good job. Very well.
So I'll
Well
get
done.
into the circle, take out the stone, and
Here's
turn
your
the group
bookshelf
inside.
back.
There are 2 command words: home or laboratory. Which do you want to check out first?
Wait, you can read that thing?
I used magic.
Oh. Okay, that's fair. Let's go with laboratory then. I think this is probably home.
Hey, by the way, what happens if one of these things is like covered in mercury?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Keep the bookshelf, man. It could double as a canoe, right?
Hey, worst case scenario, you guys jump in the bag of holding.
Something. Yeah.
Get sent to the astral plane. So
If
laboratory.
you're gonna die, you might as well die in a different dimension.
Want to go first?
Alright, I said laboratory. This is one of 2 destinations they get here. Or is
Zordra?
this?
Do we see any signs of what else? Could we investigate the area, you guys? Or should we just go for it? I don't really care. I'm just curious.
I mean, does this place look like ruins, or is this out in the middle?
Or
There's a
something.
little bit of a raised platform surrounding it. But yes, it's definitely made. But surrounding area is pretty much ruined. But yeah, this structure is made on purpose. Nearby up the town.
Okay.
But surrounding, you don't see any buildings like you have seen on the other town or anything.
Yeah, no, this is probably home. We should do laboratory.
Actually, let
Okay.
me see one thing.
You fool! This is actually laboratory.
Right, it just teleports
actually,
us right back here.
No, this is close enough so you can see it actually. I forgot the location. So in the map where you guys are standing, on the edge of your vision, you see the giant pool of mercury.
The Silver Lake.
Silver Lake
You're on the edge of
of
it.
Silver Lake. The
Definitely.
Silver Lake of Silver Lake.
Do you want to check out Silver Lake
You can't
first?
see too far as the rain is raining heavy, but this teleporter is on the edge of this lake.
Okay. Cool. It's definitely an underwater laboratory. We have to teleport to get there. So let's hope it doesn't leak. Or hold your breath.
You guys want to check out the lake first, or you just want to go?
I just want to go.
Okay.
Let's cleanse.
All
Put the
right.
ball in the thing. Command word laboratory. After everyone gets in the circle, no one gets left behind.
All right. As you do that, three of them that are in the circle get teleported. What are you gonna
What
do?
do you mean? What do you
Who's
mean
the
three
two?
of them?
Do you remember that the golem when it was teleporting, he wasn't teleporting himself?
You mean the golem that came into the facility with us and was then dismissed by the professors?
No, the very entrance gate, the golem that guided you to the professors. And
Yeah.
he went there and put in hands on and teleported you guys.
But he teleported in the facility with us because the professors then told that golem to go away.
Oh yeah, fuck. Yeah,
So he came in with us.
that is true. Well, this circle size is actually that, but I guess the description is off. But
Why? Was the thing far away enough that I couldn't be in the circle when I put the thing in?
actually, you can be in there. Whatever. You're in there too. Woo! Original
all four of
design
us?
of it is that the golem that you have destroyed is the guardian of this place, and if you were to like fix him or anything, he would put his hands on it and teleport you guys.
I don't
Um,
mind staying behind.
No,
and just
you
being
get
like,
teleported with them. Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
not gonna
die
just
with
let go of the stone though.
You'll be teleported in. You don't have the stone with you guys, but on the end sides, actually, you see the exactly similar looking stone, but different like runic symbols. So there's some probably different runic symbols. You can probably cast Identify to figure out what the commands are for this one. But inside is extremely dark, and immediately you notices that Mercury is up to your wrist, and that's where we will be
Oh.
wrapping up the session. And
Knew it. At least we can breathe, though.
Should we make our con saves now or next week?
next week when we get there, we don't need to worry about
There we
it
go.
now.
Very good.
Woo! But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Hopefully all of you guys survive.
It's fun.
Oh, except K. K, you immediately float up to the surface, and you're actually not wet.
I actually don't think it works like that way. I have to swim up to the surface and then stand on top of it. It doesn't say anything about floating upwards.
Can you post the water walking spell? You actually jet up to the surface of the liquid.
It doesn't cast a water walking spell. It's its own power based off that. Ring of... I'll look it up on Roll20. I don't have it predetermined here.
I'm DM, so I'll rule it that way until we find out. So, there we go. Yeah, I'm abusing my power. Oh.
Yes! I love it. I love it. I love
Yeah, that's right.
Technically speaking, though, Kay would still teleport into it way steep, touching it, but then get shot out.
Immediately
So
shot
no
out.
more saves needed.
Yeah.
I mean, whether I get shot up or take a turn, I'd swim up to the top.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. It's like
Yeah.
it's like wrist only. It's not
It's flavor.
floating. It's
Flavor
yeah,
text, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yes. So that's where we end
What
the
about-
section.
I have a question. Does the bookshelf get teleported with us?
Yes.
Okay.
I like it.
Everything
All right.
holding but
We
the
got a
ball.
canoe.
Yeah. Ball is a part of the teleportation thingy, so you can activate it.
Great.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, I'm cool then.
All right.
Just know that we have a freestanding bookshelf that we've been carrying upside down above us.
One
We're like,
thing
oh,
to
okay.
Note is that the bookshelf was being rained by Mercury, and
Yeah,
as it is
so
made
its
out
bottom
of
side is-
wood. Yes, its bottom side
Yeah.
is made out of Mercury. So if you were to touch that, then you may have some problem.
Just gotta
If you
flip
turn
it
it
over, man.
upside down, put it in the mercury, because it's so heavy, you have like a temporary boat.
Yeah, that's what I
It's
was
not made out
thinking.
of Mercury, but you're touching Mercury either way. So, oh.
Well, one side is made out of mercury, the other side is
Yeah.
still wood, right?
So I gotta be holding on
entire
to it
thing will
somehow.
slowly turn into mercury.
Slowly,
One way or the
but not
Slowly.
immediately.
Yeah, and one thing to like note clearly is that it looks like mercury. That's why I'm calling mercury, but so your characters is perceived as a mercury or some sort of liquid metal. But
silver.
you as a player would know like this is not an actual mercury. So
It's
just keep that in
silver,
mind in
watery
play.
metal. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's and I know it's necrotic undead energy.
yeah. So
it's-
that's
Yeah,
just
we
yeah.
did
me as
detect magic on.
telling you guys as a player. Yeah, you actually detect magic last time, right? When you cast detect magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's,
Yeah, I
it's
did
not
the whole
actually
paladin
mercury.
thing, yeah.
It just look like it. But yes, your boat will be turning into these things.
Oh my god, it's an undead boat! Ah! It's gonna eat us!
But yeah.
Yeah, cool. I
But
like
yes, I hope you guys like the session today. If you have any problems, let me know. I think we need to recruit more people too. So sad.
I'm just mad about the tornado, and now we're down to 4 again, you know? Like, shit. Like,
Oh,
I don't think he's gone
I guess you can say it really sucks.
or
Was
really
that a pun?
blows.
well
I
played,
don't get
gentlemen. Well played.
I thought, is it a tornado pun? What
Yeah,
pun is it?
so tornadoes make a vortex like a vacuum cleaner, and
Oh!
yeah.
I actually didn't notice it. No,
You
it's
know
not
what
fun.
tornado
I'm a bit of a nerd, sorry.
No, the tornado pun. I didn't get.
Yeah.
Where I grew
Tornado
up, there's
pun.
no tornado. So Canada, there's no tornado. At least in where I am.
Yeah.
So
Tornadoes are very special to the Midwest, you know, where
Yeah.
you have to spend some time to get to know them. Be like, hello, tornado, be my friend. It's like,
no. But yes, as I mentioned, this is the low-level area, so hopefully you guys are fine. Although you can only get here by defeating the golem or doing something with the golem. So, slightly
Yeah.
higher level than the other area, but you're fine.
okay.
Very
I was so disappointed when I found out the mercury wasn't poison because up until then I had like the Pephra, the proof against poison. I was like, wow, I'm invincible here. That'd be awesome. You could just like
Right?
pass it on to a
If-
different
if
person.
it
and
was-
go,
if it
hey,
was-
swim through that mercury.
If it was just disease, I'm a paladin. I'm immune to disease. So it's like, oh, I can't get disease. This is great. I can just. Oh no, it's
It's a
that
curse.
actually maybe do something. I need to think about it, but yeah.
okay. Cool. I would
Yeah,
like to stop making saving throws because I'm a paladin and it's undead stuff, and I'm immune to disease. I'm paladin health.
Yeah, you would have advantage, for sure. But like not
Yeah.
making it, I need to think about it because like
I'm kidding, Noni.
no, the thing is,
We're doing
kinda
the
makes
boat
sense.
thing.
Yeah, I wish I could spoil the hell out of what it is, but yeah,
No, we'll get there. We're doing the boat thing anyways, so it's cool.
yeah.
For someone immune to disease, you sure are coughing a lot.
Actually, I was just sick this last week. I thought about calling out this time, but I'm dedicated to this, you guys. Like I got bronchitis and shit, so you know, like then I was thinking, oh man, we should end early and shit. So no, I've been here. I'm a trooper.
Thank you
So-
for being a trooper. Oh, we need more troopers.
But yeah, man,
Inspiration to be
I'm
a
gonna
trooper.
see you guys later.
Mhm.
I need to get some good sleep so I can actually make it to work tomorrow. So
Yes.
Yeah, same
Good
here.
night, everyone. If you have any friends
It's
who
been
want to
good.
join the game or looking for games, let me know. I'll put a
Okay,
recruitment if no one has any. Yeah,
I don't think I
Babaj.
do.
All right.
Friends?
I'll open recruitment.
What are
I'll
friends?
go ahead and open it
That's
up.
what I'm talking
Toodaloo.
What do you say,
about.
Nemo?
I'll just open up recruitment
On where?
Monday.
You have DM?
No, you should open up recruitment.
Oh, I see. I
If
thought
you have
said
not done
that
so
I will
already-
open
already.
recruitment. I'm like, what? You can open recruitment?
No,
Yeah.
you can do it.
All right.
I think the funnest part for me for this session was the shield sled. That was probably the most fun.
It's like, woo.
hmm
Yeah, you got there the fastest though.
I sure did.
And
I was
better-
happy that I didn't have to fight 4 of them at once, so that was a win.
The fall damage half thing is actually value. I mean, yeah,
Yeah, it's nice.
it's pretty nice. It's like, oh, this is useful
What
type
should I
of
call
thing.
it? My only I do have like one minor suggestion, and maybe it's just I'm still not used to doing D&D because you have a lot more hours and experience than I do.
mean, it's just hours, so who knows?
But sometimes I have trouble finding what pieces of the puzzle that you're making, so I can actually put the pieces of the puzzle together to form the storyline of what you're trying to tell. If that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
But as a DM, you tell a story, and it's our job to be in that story and kind of be the protagonist or antagonist, depending on our alignments and stuff throughout. Like, you brought us to this area to solve how this happened, why this happened, and how to stop it. And we know what's happened.
Okay.
We kind of know how it happened. How/why. But we still haven't gotten any idea yet to stop it, so to speak.
You're in lab, so I mean,
Yeah, we'll
it sounds
see.
like lab. Yeah.
We'll see. We're
Yeah.
putting the pieces together. It's I don't know. Maybe it's not coming as quick as I was expecting. But then again, as I said, it may just be my impatience. So I'm playing it out. But also, I think that's why Georgia was doing all that extra stuff
Yeah.
a little bit.
You think
Because
the pacing
it was
of
hard
the
for me to
campaign-
RP that.
Pacing of the campaign is slow.
Not that it's slow. It's just that, like, I kind of wish by now, after 3 sessions of doing this campaign, that doing this storyline, that we'd have more answers, because I know you like to have everything done within 4 sessions.
Ah,
And
yes.
so I was expecting slightly more answers by now.
I actually expected you guys to go straight to the laboratory.
I know. I was pushing for it. I was pushing for it.
I was like, if you just go to the main storyline, it'll end in 4 weeks, and likely, this next session you'll figure out how to stop it.
Okay.
So
I mean, we'll figure it out. It's just those were my couple cents about it all.
yeah.
Like, it's still an interesting storyline, and it's nice to know that I don't have to worry too much about imminent death with it being a lower level campaign. But this, as you can see, based off our actions, that we still are afraid of death.
Your Uber caches is just it's level 5 areas, and the clothes that were there, those are the previous parties who removed their clothes and swarmed in.
You actually did? Was that actual humans that did that? Like actual people in
Actual
Discord
people.
Roll20?
One of the person that you have fought, the barbarian zombie, that was one of the players who have died by the zombies. They were there. And
Oh, yeah?
ever since, even though he is dead, he's like freaking killing these zombies.
Okay.
And yeah, the girl was his wife.
Okay.
yeah, that
I thought
within
he
the
was
town.
the only reason they were fighting each other was because of that necklace. I thought it had some magical attribute that let him keep his mind ever so slightly to be able to, that the other zombies knew he wasn't correct, and he knew that he needed to defeat them. That was my mindset of how I came across it, because I didn't know it was from a previous party and all that other stuff.
You know, if you watch the full one-day party playlist on YouTube, which is about several days long.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, we'll do. But yeah, it's a tall guy Jin, his character. There are some minor errors here and there, in terms of storyline. I believe what actually happened is that the party gave the necklace to the person. They took the necklace before he died and gave the necklace to the wife, which is Jessica, that you know the name.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, Jessica should have the necklaces and doing that, but I thought it was like, yeah, we don't
Okay,
care.
just
Probably don't watch the thing.
Just
And I think it
retconning
makes more
ever
sense.
so slightly.
Yeah,
How would we have known it was Jessica, or is that just
you actually
you
seen
knowing
her.
that?
You had actually seen her in the Clasping Monkey, or you actually met her in the town. She was helping us at the library. You know the guy who went crazy?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, after that she was in charge of like doing the library thingy there. So I believe Karma and Sunny were killing undeads in the library.
Yeah, it's Karma,
Uh,
Sunny, and you.
Yeah,
I think.
and they would be directly working with Jessica in a way.
Yeah, and I was never actually part of that storyline. I was
Yeah.
out that week.
So if you roll high enough, then you'd get like a little bit of what have happened with her or like heard about it. That type of thing would happen. But other than that, it'd be hard to know her name. That's why I said the roll history if you've been in the town, because there's a chance you can run into them. And yeah,
That's all good.
But yeah,
I mean, the rules dictated that, so I'm alright.
if you go back to the town and try to search for her, you'd like figure out who she is or stuff like that too, right? But yeah, I'm spoiling. Oh, I'm spoiled. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I would have no reason to go out and search for a librarian when I have no use
I
to
mean,
search for
Mick
a
has a
librarian.
necklace that has a picture of her, so yeah.
True. I mean, if we go actively searching for the owner of the necklace, but I mean, who's really going to do that?
It is a magical necklace.
It is?
Yeah, I mean, no one has
I thought he
description other than
identified it.
Mick, but no one has identified. Only Mick has
Oh.
it, and Mick knows it's magical.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought Mick had actually cast Identify on it.
No one casted identify actually. You
Oh,
guys
okay.
know it's magical. You don't know what it exactly do, but because I'm a bad DM, I added the description of the necklace along with the magic, what the magic item do.
Hmm.
So he would know everything. But yeah, it is actually a magic
Okay.
item.
That's cool.
Player, you know,
I mean,
as a brooch, shield of brooch or something. Brooch of shielding. Yeah.
Is that kind of like just you can cast the shield spell on yourself type thing?
No, it's you have resistance to force damage and you're immune from magic missile. It's like uncommon item. It's
Yeah.
I mean it's a
I mean,
attunement
I'd have to
slot,
have
so
I would have to have a very, very powerful attunement item handed to me in order to get rid of my situation I have now.
exactly. It's like look.
I two of my items boost my intelligence and strength, and then my other item is a amazing magical weapon. So I'd have to have like something amazing dropped in front of me in order to drop something like that. Although I am thinking of like all my level ups now, doing my ASI into strength and stuff, so then I can get rid of my belt of strength eventually. But that's a long way down the road.
We're lucky because everything is lucky. Lucky is so
A
broken.
little bit of both.
Yeah. But yeah, so Jessica, you wouldn't have known, and yeah, the pacing wise, if you guys were like, I don't know what exactly I should do. I don't want to stop you guys
Well,
from
as I said,
roaming
as
around.
I said, it's not. As I said, it's not really pacing. It's more of the puzzle pieces. You know, like I don't know. Like I feel like in some way, shape, or form, if we knew, I guess in a way, if we found out a little bit of why, like if we could find out why this is happening, and kind of have a location of where could we go to find out where to fix this, we would have an objective. We'd have like a proper course of action instead of saying, okay, where do you want to go, laboratory or home? Either or in our heads could have been a solution. I don't know, but it was the pieces, not the pacing. The pacing is fine. It was the little drops of information that I was having a little trouble with. But then again, sometimes I get too enveloped in the storyline, and then I want
Okay,
now than sooner than later.
If you were to improve it, how would you improve it?
Okay, knowing what I know as a player, because I don't want any spoils.
You can like try to change the assumption too. If you was you were DM, if you were DM, like what kind of thing would you change or put in more to? figure it
Okay,
out?
so you have a town filled with mercury, a golem protecting it. In order for them to successfully complete the mission, they would have to defeat the golem, which is fine at our level. At lower level, you said it would be a very tough fight, so that sounds like a boss level at the very beginning of the campaign,
Oh,
which
no,
sounds
there's
a
top
little
to level
intimidating.
5s, not to you guys.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if this had been offered to us at level 5,
Yeah, level 5 is actually damn hard fighting here.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty hellish.
So anyway, long story short, how maybe my idea would have been something along the lines of if we found ourselves fighting the golem first and getting the teleportation circle, um, and then going into town, I guess.
Town is very optional, actually. You don't even need to go there. Usually, it could be like you
Well,
go there, see 200
as
zombies
an
for a second.
outside party, like what do you see? Like you're walking, you see all the zombies, you're like, nope. And then you turn back around, and then you have that giant gray circle, but only one little portion of it has that teleportation circle. Other than that, you're like
In the center, there's a pretty big lake, and to the south, there are some steps. To the other direction, there are some steps, but you actually don't.
hey, I would drop clues as to the location of the teleportation circle. Or maybe an alternate
You actually
teleportation.
do it from session 1, though. I told the ranger guy, your teleportation circle is there, town is there.
Oh, yeah, but that's because a new player came. But if that new player never came, we would have no idea. Right?
If you guys were to...
You asked me what I would do if I had been the DM and all that stuff, and how would I would have dropped information.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, after the fact, like, if I didn't have a new player, if it was just, a random party decided to take on this mission, I would have probably if they didn't fight the golem immediately, I would have probably dropped clues, maybe like a piece of parchment paper by a corpse or something like that, that mentioned the golem or something along the lines of that. So maybe they would go back to it and actually consider fighting it.
for low levels.
Yeah, this is very generic because I'm just saying generically. Or if they did fight the golem, but then they decided to brazenly go into town, thinking that the teleportation circle was in town. To do kind of the strategy that we did, because any level could do that. Turn undead if they have the proper party, and go into the building.
Yeah.
If they had gone into there, they would have been stuck until long rest and all that other jazz to turn undead and get back out, kind of like we did. But in there, I probably would have given them maybe some form of research notes or something along the lines of that, as to maybe a generic location of the teleportation circle, like maybe in the journal saying, how maybe it's east of here or something like that, some very generic direction.
If you were to go to the center of the lake, actually not even, okay. The first party that came here, if the weather is good, you actually see the whole area. Because everything is around the lake. So
yeah, but
the low level party,
good
when they
because
came, you just go to the lake and you look around. You see some town, you see some dome, and over there you see some obelisk over there. You see the thing that you guys don't know yet over there. I would like to mention it, but yeah, it's spoiler probably.
That's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if the weather is good though, but I made it like not visible on purpose because I was like, these guys will blaze through it. Let's mug it a little bit. That's probably the reason why. Maybe I should have made the weather clear for you guys.
It wasn't that. It's just if you maybe like just drop like tips of I if I ever catch him like in that journal, like if I ever catch what's his face, I hope he's dead. Or then in the journal, I closed Roll20. I don't have the notes in front of me, but like they named somebody and like I hope he's rotting in hell.
Gavikson. Although you were pronouncing it as Gavison.
Yeah, I couldn't pronounce it at all.
Yeah,
so that's okay.
Yeah.
If maybe you added in like just the noun of like if ever I'm able to get him, like catch him in his laboratory, I want to I hope to wrap my hands around his throat before and squeeze the life out of them or something like that.
The journal was written very long time ago.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just spitballing here because I don't know the story. And I don't want to know the story
yeah.
now. But
Yeah.
point being is
Yeah.
dropping little notes here and there on bodies and such to slightly guide us in maybe the right direction. But maybe that's railroading too much in hindsight. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
You do
more
you.
information on the skeletons?
Maybe I don't know. Like the more I talk, the more I feel like I'm too demanding. So I'm just gonna shut up.
Oh,
But
or maybe I'm not listening. Oh, because the communications are bi-directional. But yeah, I mean, I see the frustration.
the overall is your pacing is fine, but I just feel like instead of a 1,000-piece puzzle to put together, sometimes as it feels like, maybe make it like a 500-piece puzzle.
Okay, puzzle is too complicated.
At times, I feel.
Okay.
At times, but
Not enough informations are given out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I heard that every session my campaigns are too complicated. So.
But
all right.
that was just my 2 cents. But I mean, honestly, been playing Swordred for almost a year now, I think. So, I mean, obviously, I'm coming back. So, you're doing a good job. It's just that was my couple cents.
Oh, I need to think of but suggestions. When I hear them, I need to make an action. I need to think of steps of
Not
what
necessarily.
I need to do to improve the campaign.
If you want to, you can think of what actions you want to follow up with me before you actually initiate them. As long as you're not spoiling.
I'll clear up the weather, so that at least it's easier to see. Hopefully, you can connect things easier. Maybe obelisk have words on it? I don't know. Because anything organic would melt, right? Any paper would actually melt if it is carried by mercury zombies.
Yeah, why don't you think about it and get back to me? I gotta pop off for now, but because it's 11:30 here, and I have to wake up in 5 hours. No, 6 hours. I have to wake up in 6 hours.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop off, but think about it. I'll chat up with you later about what your thoughts are. But you do you. You're the freaking DM. You have the power of the freaking god in the world. So.
No, but I have a policy. My policy is that I have to take action. So yeah.
I mean, if I say that we're not leveling up enough and that we, I mean, it's not going to make action to.
I mean, it was like very clear to everyone, right? It's like you guys are going to mold these guys. That was the premise of this campaign. Like it's like you guys are gonna mold these. And by the way, if you go back, you will level up. So there's that.
Yeah, I do hope though that it is actually a good opinion that shows that even though we're like high level, we're taking it pretty cautiously nonetheless.
Yeah, it's like DC 10 check, guys. You're not gonna fail it unless you're really bad.
Oh no, but we can. We can. And
you have to fail it 6 times to have like permanent consequences.
I'm just saying, it's possible. The odds are in our favor, but it's still possible.
If you had like 5 exhaustion, you can still take out like 50 zombies by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
But,
yeah.
Well, it was good chatting with you.
But yes.
I hope you have a good one. Don't take anything too crazy, but that was just my couple of small cents.
I'll have the Japanese tentacle Quicksilver zombies. But yeah.
Hey, Kay sent me a personal message on Discord. Actually, let me just copy and paste it since I was looking at it through my phone.
I mean, it sounds personal if it was sent in personal, though.
No, it was roleplay wise.
Okay.
He should have posted it on.
I mean, he can talk to you in character roleplaying wise.
Yeah, but as DM, you should know. I'll press the message to you, and
I don't need to know, but I'm curious.
Yeah, just as a heads up.
Okay.
So that was I did a sending stone message to Karma, and Karma replied back eventually.
That was Karma. Yeah, he asked me about what Karma would know, and yeah, we taled about it. So yeah, it's his freedom to use information however he likes. So But yeah.
Okay. I forget
well,
what
thank
Snatch
you.
was.
Snatch is the wizard that is in the notes of the Perfect Green. I believe he's the name of the. Okay, I shouldn't have spoiled that. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
realized
He
it was spoiled.
introduced himself. He dropped into a town and introduced himself as Snatch.
Yep.
Yeah, that was right. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I almost said that he's something, but yeah. No spoilers. So whoo. Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
All right. That is well. I'll think of most stuffs. So yeah.
Yeah. I may be on sometime this week to type up my Friday night summary campaign.
Mm.
I'm actually going to be probably announcing I'm going to do a little break from Friday night sessions. So that'll be tied into my summary.
I'll probably talk to Baby about recruiting more people then. Did you talk to Baby about it?
Not yet.
Like, he should know because
I've been I've been on the fence about it for a long time.
Okay, if you made up your mind, talk to Baby, and yeah, I'll talk to him afterwards to.
Yeah, let me get my summary done so the campaign.
Yeah, let me know when you're done talking to him, or like Can you tell him that talk to me afterwards to recruitment or something like that?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because like I don't want to be awkward. Like, hey, he's gonna. Yeah, I don't want to be like, yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I got you.
Yeah. All right.
All right, man. Later.